Oh, oh, oh my God. Why, hello there, everybody. Welcome to, like, my first, I would say my first proper campaign, Project Skyfall. Yep. No, well, not Project Skyfall. Its actual name is Skyfall Corruption, but you know.
And this is the first time any of us have ever played D&D for sure.
So it's like it's still Adele song, but it's been mixed by some crappy DJ.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It was the
But yeah.
Skyfall.
So first of all, I'm Kraken. I am the DM here. And Yep, the Dark Lord Kraken.
common enemy.
I'm just talking in this in my character's accent, so he's gonna call you Dark Lord.
Anyways, so
my Dark
why
Lord.
don't you all introduce yourself? I don't mind what order.
I'm James and I wear hats.
I'm Jay. I don't wear hats.
Oh damn! You got
I'm
nothing.
Emily. I have hats somewhere.
I am neither for or against hats.
I am strictly on the fence with hats.
Oh yes,
I have
hats.
confession. I wear hats when I dance. Otherwise, I don't. Alright.
Oh yeah, I
Let's
think
clear
I
that.
seen that
Let's carry
before
on
on
with
your
the game.
stream.
Oh, no. Get a doctor.
Yeah.
I've been kneecap.
Oh my
Oh
God. Oh. Oh. So yeah, on the overlay, I do have the characters. I do have all of your character classes on there. So
Cool. So I'm Emily. I'm playing Twilight or Light, who is a druid.
yeah, so it's already on there per se, but we'll get in there.
I'm Jay. I'm playing Morag of Mogni, who is a Monster Slayer Ranger.
And I am playing Vahid Alahar. He is a rogue and a Raven Queen warlock.
All right. So let me get the music booted up, and I'll get the music booted up real quick because I have to, like, balancing that's hard. Let's see. Trying to get that set up ahead of time. But I've done everything I could ahead of time as I did. All right. So let's get the bot to play this.
I
Where
should
did
have
you get
that.
that from?
I'm
I
also
should have that because I'm the Ranger.
Not anymore.
Don't do it.
alrighty.
Operate your camera again.
Yeah.
It's high tension.
James.
James.
Put the bird down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God. This is already starting off as.
When the backfire hurts more than self-shot.
All right. So we should be good to go then for now.
Okay.
So, all right. So I'll just wait for James to get on the cam here.
James is on cam.
But I know, but he was off screen.
So,
That's
But
James.
you can't-
He's gonna move all the time.
Yeah, it's true. That's how it is.
yeah, well, we haven't done it
Alright.
because I don't feel anything.
All right. So, in the Skybound lands, there's a tradition that once every 100 years, a carnival shows up led by one of the three main paragons of the islands. The Dastrax hosts what's known as the Festival of the Ages, celebrating the first time the surface world has merged with the people of the sky. Used for celebration to celebrate it, there was a ton of people travel across all of the world just to go to this festival as it's one of the most important festivals in the land's traditions. The most famous figures often prop up, and everyone smiles, enjoys the festivities, and plays the games of the carnival itself. The marketplace is full of people. The carnival also holds a show where animals roam wild. It's a crazy place, but it's where everyone for once is united in the world itself. Off into the corner, in the shopping district itself, we have, hold on a minute here. I have everything else but this. We have come on. Does it say it here?
We have 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah, 1,000 barbarians. Yeah.
I use them at some
Plus, what's up? Yes, Mom? Okay.
If you
Okay. Alright, got it. Yeah. Alright, give me a moment. Yeah, so you... Yeah, I'm just trying to remember here. Because my memory is shoddy. I'm not trying... I feel a bit more comfortable from other than last time, so... Let me see here. That's one thing I definitely should have prepped. I'm not too concerned, though. Yeah, I'm not too concerned at all. If I was, I'd be a whole different person.
Oh, damn, I had to invert it. I gotta write it backwards.
damn it.
Damn it. Oh, God.
Yeah, so I
I've
think...
just realised I've got books for notes and a damn pen, so I am using lips.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention you guys may want to have a notebook.
That's chaotic.
You may want to have a notebook or a notepad up.
Oh, actually, I have an iPad pencil, that'll be easier.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know because there's some things I have set up.
Oh, no, I did invert.
Oh my god.
You're... Does it say... See, I have, like, everything else prepped, but I forgot one of the races.
What of our races or their?
One of your races. I know two of yours. One of them I can't remember.
Whose?
I wonder if it comes out properly now.
It's actually yours.
Backwards.
It was actually yours.
Backwards.
It was yours.
Is this back?
Yeah.
No, this is okay.
I think because it doesn't say it easily. It doesn't say it easily on D&D Beyond.
I half elf. Do you remember?
I think, but I thought we went with something else, didn't we?
We did, but that hasn't come out yet.
Oh yeah. So I'll just say half elf.
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
Oh, were you going to be the rabbit folk or the fairy?
All right.
Were you going to be the rabbit folk or the fairy?
No, don't worry about it. We'll get there in time.
I think I have a feeling, but...
Oh, nice.
All right, here we go. So a half elf is off, like, wandering around the whole marketplace area, searching around in great detail.
I might as well describe what I look like now.
Yep.
So Light is, as said, half elf, has quite tan skin, kind of wears almost like steampunky like clothes. So like, you know, the hide corset, like the leather pants, but it's got like a big long, you know, coat. And around her neck there's like this massive jewel. Like it's almost like a rough cut crystal. And she has like really, really big, you know, like cyberpunk like goggles on her forehead as well. Really long chestnut coloured hair that she's got up in a ponytail. And yeah, I'd say half elf, so she's got just little pointy ears.
So when you look around the shops, there's a whole ton of like quality t-shirts. There's, you know, t-shirts that celebrate about the Millennium Festival. There's
Merchandise.
if there's merchandise, they have these fake ancient looking items that's found across. And then there's one store that holds antiques. Some antiques that honestly don't look fake at all. They look like they're made out of real material, and yet they're not commonly seen across the world.
Put the goggles on and have a real look at these and see what they are.
Would you mind doing a perception check?
Perception? Yeah.
Fast roll.
Is that just a standard roll or?
Standard roll.
Oh.
Jesus is hoping for a
That's a
natural one at
7.
least.
A 7?
Yeah, it was a 5. No, sorry, it was a yeah, it was a 7. Not a good roll for me.
All right,
Got
so as you look around, you notice like something catching your eye, but you can't get at a glance at what you can't. You'd have to get a little closer to kind of note.
Tell how old it is.
Yeah, so you could say it's about probably 300 years old.
Okay. So, as part of an ability that I have, if anything's over a century old, I can determine its monetary value. So, can I tell how much this would cost?
You can.
Okay.
I would say that it costs about 320 gold.
Interesting. That's all I can make out. I'm just like, I know it's something. I know it's old, and I know it costs money. What is it? Is it like a vase or something?
It is a sort of small stone,
Oh, I'm good with those.
but the stone has a symbol that you can't recognize from afar.
Is there a shopkeeper?
Yes.
Hey. Hey.
What you need from me?
How much?
How much? That would be 310.
It's not worth that much. Lower.
Lower, yeah. Well, is there? Let me think here. What bring? You know, I'll lower it down to like 305.
305. You insult me,
Indeed, indeed.
200.
200. Can you roll for persuasion?
Come on, second roll, go for it. Ah, shit. Where's persuasion? I have no advantage on persuasion, damn it. Come on, come on. 5, 7.
Oh,
I have plus 2.
Oh my god.
God
Big
damn it, I
balls
hate
coming
it.
in. We're off to Vegas.
Alright, so here's the deal. I will give it to you for 250.
Okay. 250?
Yeah, 250.
Fine. You can have, and I'll hand him 250.
Alright. So now what you can do is add an item called Mysterious Relic for now.
Mysterious relic. Okay. And can I have a look at it a little bit more? See if I can discern what the symbol is?
Yes you
I
can.
recognize.
Yeah. So, I would say just do a roll, just roll investigation for now.
Come on. Fuck's sake.
7.
Oh, don't worry. It's not like something that's
19, so that's 21.
all right. 19. So what you can discern from the relic itself is that it holds a symbol from part of the ancient period. From an ancient period around the time where let me rephrase it, around the area that one of the locations you've been to previously.
One of the sides.
Yes.
Okay. I will put that in my bag then.
Yep.
Mysterious relic.
So, moving onward, over nearby where the marketplace is, right in between is the Carnival tent. To give you an idea. At the other end of the spectrum, there's this famous figure known as the Peacemaker. And as nearby the Peacemaker, there is this ASMR just standing there, talking with the Peacemaker and being a little mischievous around him in some way.
What are you talking about? Well, for reference, what you would see is obviously wears leather armor. It's a bow, goddammit. Leather armor, which is just like this very imagine a dull grey, but make it duller. This is like an interior designer's worst nightmare, grey. And it's decorated with a few different shapes and sizes and different shades of black and grey feathers on the shoulders, along the torso, along the arms. It's not like a peacock, though. It's not all feathered. He's got quite shoulder-length dark brown hair, and his skin is kind of a tanned colour, but it's almost like its hue's been reduced to its slightly greyed as well. Like someone's taken a bit of like the blood out almost. But the most unusual, probably unsettling for most people, is almost like the eyes are inverted in that he has black irises and white pupils.
That's pretty sick.
Makes it extra focus. You can tell where he's looking. Pretty obviously. So, I'm by this Peacemaker.
Yep, you are.
So I'm not in the carnival tent. I'm on the other side. What's my surroundings?
Your surroundings they're farther off from the tent, but you can see the tent in the distance. And what you can... Basically, you're kind of right near the entrance of the carnival itself.
Okay. And is the Peacemaker talking at me?
Yes, he is.
Right. I would, whatever stories he's telling, I'm not necessarily listening too much. I'm not listening to what words he's saying as much as I'm listening to the way he's saying them.
Alright. So the Peacemaker...
Getting his, like, kind of hand gestures, how he talks, his
Yeah.
accent.
Who's like... So... What, he starts talking to you in a way that's a little bit more... polite. Very polite, very... But also being a little careful with his words and saying, well, my job here is to kind of make sure that nothing breaks out over in this place. There's a lot going on in my personal life, but as you can... But I also want to get to know the people of this fine land, as I've never actually been near the Dastrax before.
Yes, that is very amusing. Indeed. Yeah.
So, So he goes up to you and asks you a question. And says, what are you doing here at this fine carnival?
Many reasons, but most of all, cotton candy.
They do have the finest cotton candy, don't they? So, coming from the entrance of the carnival, you see that something caged is coming through the carnival entrance. Per se, and I forgot to mention the time around here, it's about like 8 p.m. I forgot to mention that it's nighttime, but it's basically 8 p.m. right now. And on the flyers that many of you picked up, you noticed that like the actual carnival, like the animal show itself is what comes up around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like you start your seating at 8:30 and then 9 o'clock happens. And coming on through is what looks to be someone with a white-haired individual coming on through, guiding and keeping an eye on the lion. Not on. Let me think here. On. Okay. I'm gonna do this to save my. Give me a second here. I'm gonna be fast. Let's just say an Loxodon coming on through in the cage. And then, I think what I'm trying to say.
Loxodon, like a human Loxodon? Like humanoid Loxodon?
You can say like a Loxodon-like feature. Like Loxodon-like animal.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's someone that's someone's cue to introduce themselves.
So you see this
Yeah.
bearded and long-haired white hair on both sides. individual. He is not very tall. He's about, where did I put it? Sorry. Yeah. So he's not very tall. He's just 5'9", but has a decent build, early 30s. Has brown skin, green eyes, but very ember looking eyes. Like you can see a glint in them, and they don't look very human. They look very animalistic eyes. He's walking in a leather armor, and as you can see that he's just waving at everybody and showing the prize that he has got, kind of trying to sell it like it was some sort of a trophy. And he's going straight towards the carnival, like taking it to the circle or to the performers area, and looking for whoever is the manager who he can talk to.
You're also
Not in a
called
Karen way.
Yeah.
Not in a Karen way. Not in a Karen way.
So one of the people comes out from the car, like the tent, and he notices you bringing in the Loxodon, and he says, he comes over and waves you over to him, like that. How?
Just bring it, come towards me, kind of a.
Yeah, sort of like that sort of thing. Yeah.
I raise my hand and I start walking towards him with torch in my hand, to keeping my vision clear and keeping everything visible.
Yeah. While we're at it, let me just switch the song here. There we go.
Put more something carnival-y.
That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, I realize I need to do that, but it's hard when you have to balance everything. But, yeah, let me... So, as you come over to him, he says, come over here. Like, trying to do that, and says, thank you for bringing us this fine animal. Was it pre-trained, or do we have to do the work?
Of course, you have to do the work. I just got him
All right.
from the wilds, and now it's all yours. Do whatever you like with it.
All right. Puff.
I am interested in something more fancier than a thank you.
All right. How can we ever repay you for this kind debt?
Money.
Money? All right. How about I'll give you about, and he hands over to you, because he's very kind about it, and it wasn't last minute. They just one of them they needed one more, so he gave you about probably 250 gold.
Righty.
Damn.
I take the bag and I kind of just jiggle it right next to my ear to in a way to count it. Do I need to roll something?
Oh. Let me see. I'm just looking. I'd say roll. Yeah, I'd say roll perception.
Perception it is. 10.
10.
Yep.
So as you kind of count it, you hear the coins, but when you listen to it, the sounds of the coins, you can slightly hear it to be a little different. Like sometimes it's like you do one shake, and like you would shake it once, and you hear about 8 probably 150 coins. And then one you hear like 200 coins. Then the third shake you hear like 180. You can't really make out the money based on that alone.
I kind of just try to like pretend that I'm stretching, but then I'll just turn around and try to look into opening the bag a little to see, to get a peek if the money is right or not.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sleight of hand, or you
No,
know, I don't need a roll.
You don't need to. He trusts you.
Okay. All right. So is the money okay?
Yep, it is.
Okay. Good. And then I turn back and I like, okay, I definitely need to rest. Do we have an inn or a temporary tavern over here?
He says to you, there's a tavern. It's right over. I'd say
Over.
east of the tent. So like imagine like this is where the tent is. This is where the tent is, but it's like right here.
All right. Okay.
N-
Are you sure about that? Because you didn't sounded very sure, so I don't want to get lost in this.
No, that's how it is. I had to make sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I use my hands for visuals for location.
I get you. I just shake my head and start walking towards east to look for some ale in the tavern.
So, knowing this, over right by the shop market was like the shopkeeper goes to Light and says, "Well, hey, can you do me a listen? I need to take my break, and I think that everyone's kind of look at you." And then pretty much everyone at it's common break time and you're just chilling over there. And basically says, "Can you leave the marketplace? We need to kind of have the whole group break because they do group breaks."
Sure. I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna get some paper out and I'm gonna draw the artifact that I've just bought, like at a table or something.
Yeah, you do that, right?
And then I'm gonna stick that and a letter in an envelope. And I'm just gonna put on the letter and say, Talon.
Yep, Talon, yep.
Yeah. Talon, found this. You're the smart one. I just find them. And I don't know, go to someone and say, is there somewhere that we can send letters here?
What do you say?
I'll just say to like a passerby, like, is there somewhere that we can like send letters?
Yeah. There should be a place. There should be like a place in the carnival. Let's say like they pretty much there's a post office. Yeah, let's say I'll go there.
Is it? Yeah. Where's that?
The post office would be, I would say, in the beginning, like right near the entrance. So you can go like right besides the gate.
Okay. So I'm gonna start heading to the post office.
Yep. Now, James, what are you gonna do?
James, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that because I have a very loud keyboard. That you all know. Yeah. So am I still with the Peacekeeper?
Yeah, you still are.
Still am. And he's still been talking at me most of the time.
Right.
Let's do him. So you'd say I'd listened to him for a good minute by now?
Yeah.
At least. That's what I'm looking for.
Can you roll? Let me see. Can you roll a perception check to see how, like, if you can recognize any other?
7.
7?
Rolling correct, guy.
Bad rolls right off the bat.
I rolled like 5 or 6 20s before we started. And I was like, yep, this is gonna
Why
be
would
shit
you
now.
waste them? You idiot.
But So
I've
basically,
got physical dice, just saying.
so
Dice and stuff on me.
so as
Man,
you
you don't.
so as you listen on, you can't discern any more information per se. As he's basically you've basically got all the information, but there's nothing else he can kind of provide you with.
What do I get? What's his exact job? He's got to name the peacemaker. Does he make peace? Like with clay?
He is responsible for, if you look at the map, he's responsible for keeping all the islands in check.
Oh, so he's got a pretty high title. Is he just like a marshal of the whole area?
He's pretty much, if you've ever played Xenoblade 2, it's a reference, like, it's kind of like an idea where, like, this person's, it's like they're a big figure, but they're the one that
Is it
aren't
political or is it more fighting?
political.
Okay, so he's
Politics.
Yeah.
kind of like the Secretary of State, I guess Secretary of Defense.
He
that kind of
basically
thing.
deals with political affairs all the time.
Oh yeah.
But he also, like, stops with fighting too, so he does a little bit of both.
I getcha. Just have an idea what he is. And how's he dressed?
He is dressed in a fancy white suit. Like a fancy white suit, so because he needed to dress properly because he's a big figure and this festival's pretty important. Because it's not like Festival Carnival, and the Carnival pretty much, it's just how he feels like he needs to dress.
Yeah. And what I was saying, what's he look like again?
He's a white, I'd say he's a white human. And he's wearing dress shoes, a white dress shirt, and he is also wearing like one of those coats like that people use. He also is wearing no glasses, and his hair is, I'd say, brown.
I've got to get all these things down for later use.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you bet. Alright, so we're in the carnival at this point. We're in the big old carnival tent.
So we have one person who's kind of at the post office, one person at the tavern.
I'm heading to the town.
Yeah, you're heading to the tavern. So where would you want to go?
Well, until anything else captures my attention more than this dude, because I'm just gleaning more and more information about him. I'm taking his cookies and search history at this point. Information.
Is there anything you'd like to do with him relating to... Anything would you like to do with him in particular? Like anything else sneaky?
Sure.
Mother's maiden name and where he was initially born.
It's up to you.
And I'll say to him, well, obviously you're a politician and you tend to have tight lips. But is there anyone else in this carnival you have any particularly good gossip about?
Well, you see, there is someone. There is this kind soul who happens to be the king of Halvastra. And he has headed near the tavern.
And what is his name?
His name is once you guys get to role playing, I'll get everything up. Let's see here. His name is Rimava Shalad. If you need the spelling, I can put it in the general.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat right now to have it phonetically.
Yeah, I'll just put it in here. There you go.
I wasn't far off.
Oh, I was nowhere near.
I had to change one letter.
Very near.
What letter?
I did an A for O in Raymava. So I had R.
Yeah, I meant OR. Remevoir.
Yeah. Okay. And that's King of Halvasta.
Yep, the King of Halvastra. Also, to give you an idea on the map, you guys are on the island. Like, the small island that's, like, right near... Right, that's right directly proportional to the caves. That cave. Basically to the south. So that's where you guys are, in that tent.
Is it the one that you pointed out to me before?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
if it needs more clarification. So... You're
What I
gonna...
do is I have, as a Raven Queen Warlock, I have a Sentinel Raven, which I'm going to see heavy use of, which is currently just circling around overhead, maybe just about 100 feet above me in the sky, and momentarily I'm going to look through its eyes, kind of looking around, going in a circle around the carnival and see which direction this tavern you was talking about, the King of Halvastra's in. So I know which way I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm using GPS.
I refuse to get lost. You go the wrong way, does the Raven get really arsy with you? And be like, you, a U-turn.
So...
Lands on shoulder. Do it, you!
Alright. So...
Ow!
Alright. So...
In lamb sauce!
Starlight, where what are you gonna do after you send the mail?
Once I'll get it sent off as a priority.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't know. Do I see this weird bird in the sky?
The male
It's a small bird. It's just another black bird in the sky. If you can see it at all.
I thought it looked kind of odd. That's all. No, I imagine it's getting late, so I'd probably ask about places to stay for the night.
Alright. The male person comes up, and he says, and he basically, he works also for the Dash, he also lives in Dash Track, so he's like, so, you want this to be an express delivery?
Yes.
Alright. That's going to cost you about, just because it's a carnival, I'll probably charge you about 10 because there's so much stuff to do. He's a
Silver, I can understand that.
yeah, very, very, very nice offer. So, as he takes, so as he kind of takes the letter from you, right? He's then uses a sending stone to call on over to someone and sends the message, I have a mail delivery for you. I have a mail that needs something that needs to be delivered. And then in the sending stone, it sends on over, and what happens is some Eric Cochran comes out from a different dimensional plane and pretty much says, he says, hey, and then basically the bird says, what do you need from me? And basically the mailman says, please deliver this to Halin in Halvastra at the archaeology place. And then the Eric Cochran takes the letter and just leaves.
I'll do.
He goes to you after answer your second question. It says, "But if you need some place to rest, why don't you go straight to the tavern?"
Okay, what's the tavern called and where can I find it?
The tavern is called the Millennium Tavern. It's only open once per year.
Today, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Is it ridiculously expensive as well?
It is actually a rather cheap one. It helps get them business.
Okay, well, thanks for that. If you get a letter back from me, you can forward it to the tavern.
Alright.
And I'll head to the tavern where he indicated.
Alright, so now James, you're still the only one going. It's only one out of the way here.
Well, I'm gonna go to town once I've pinpointed where it was using my raven.
Ah, okay. So, first of all, already in the tavern per se, Morag is already in there, right? He's just sitting. Where would you be sitting in the tavern?
When I will enter, first I will look for how crowded it is.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty crowded in there. But there is a but I will tell you there's a VIP section upstairs.
Okay. Do I see a stool vacant on the bar?
Yes you do.
Okay. I go there, I sit down, and I look for a pretty maid
A pretty maid?
to take my order.
Alright, so looking around, there are plenty of there's only like 2 pretty people there per se. And one of them is wearing this very nice dress. This lovely dress that's kind of pink. It has like a pink dress, but it's fancy. She's also wearing a tiara because she won the beauty pageant of the carnival earlier. They did host a beauty pageant in the tent.
All right.
And she also wears some nice dress shoes. But the other pretty lady was kind of wearing, I would say, a skirt. She was wearing a skirt and then wearing this very nice and comfortable, but kind of a little bit more fancy pink, like probably purple dress shirt.
Okay.
But with a nice skirt on. But she's also like wearing these really pretty like glasses too that she had custom made.
Does she look like somebody who works for the bar, for the tavern, or not?
She does.
Okay.
They're told to wear fancy stuff.
You get me a drink.
Should I roll for insight or something, or
Go ahead.
check? Okay. Natural 20.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
My 20s are not over yet.
So, what you do notice is that as they're kind of tending to other people, like you notice like how one of them is very polite and nice. Like they're both very polite and nice. And what you also notice is they're twin sisters.
The one who is wearing the crown and wearing the tiara, and the one who is in normal dress, but a decent looking dress.
Yes. So they're
Okay.
both twin sisters, but you notice how like kind and compassionate they are. But you can also tell the difference that one of them is sort of, nervous, but the other one is very confident in themselves.
Nervous one is the one who is not wearing the tiara, of course.
Of course, yeah.
I wave my hand at her like I'm trying to make an order.
Alright, she comes on over, like, walking, like, in a very, how does one describe it? Probably, like, in a very professional way, says, "What can I do for you?"
Hi. I have two questions for you
Yeah.
before I make my order. One, did I saw the name? I'm asking Meta Talk now. Did I saw the name of the tavern outside?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I will ask. Is the name of the tavern because it was made in less than 12 parsecs?
The name of the tavern has been here for about a good while, per se. We've had this tavern for at least 500 years.
Interesting. And the second question is, how come the less pretty one won the pageant?
It was...
Talk,
Well, you see, the thing is, the crowd has a voting system, and typically in these festivals, the crowd really likes a confident person. But at the same time, they also like when people try to they dress up really nice and cool. Dress up nice. But what really won me was my overall confidence.
I think they mistook her for you. Anyways, do you have ale?
She just looks frowning, upset, just like that. But in customer service, she's like, the customer's always right. So she says, yes, we do. And then,
Right. Bring me the best one you have, and have a gold on me. If you can, service me for rest of the evening.
service.
oh.
Stop seducing the DM.
Alright. So she goes over, and then as they come on in, it's Rahid comes in, right?
Yep.
And what do you do once you enter?
I would, I'd look around, see. You said that there's a sign to a VIP section
Yes, there is.
saying, I'll see, Rahid Alahar. He's not a VIP, but he knows someone that is. So he's just gonna kind of see a crowd of people if they're standing talking somewhere. Someone not sitting at tables. Yeah. And if they're quite gathered close together, he will walk right into them. So he like squishes into the middle of their group, kind of quick turn, pushes his way out, and after he comes out on the other side, I'm going to have adopted the appearance of the Peacemaker. Using disguise self. Because Warlock Invocations, I can cast it at will. Now I just look like the Peacemaker. Human, pale skin, brown hair, with the suit and everything.
Oh my god. It's begun, hasn't it?
Yeah. I would change
Guys,
the
that's
suits to be
yes.
my size. Expanded or anything. Quite thin, not like skin and bones. Let me
Alright.
point out one quick thing before we continue. Can you see that corner?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes it goes really dark, and because I've been a Assassin's Creed poster there, I just see a silhouette standing in the doorway. So it's like... oh, there we go, look at it. I'll make it a bit darker. There we
Alright.
go, look
Oh,
at that.
yeah.
Look at that. See
That is
that.
forever gonna haunt my soul.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
there we are. Alright, and go.
So, as you approach...
Because I'm assuming, because I'm looking for the King of Alcastra, I'm assuming he's a VIP.
Yeah, he's one of the VIPs.
Yeah.
Also, I want to keep in mind with you as well, Jay. Your character's technically got VIP status because of what you did to help.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. I was going to bring that up, but this side.
I wasn't going there because I'm not much into politics, and my character has presumed that is
Yeah.
area for political people.
I just wanted to make sure you know, just in case. So
It's just character preference that he wants to stay in the private.
yeah,
the
I didn't
public
get I didn't tell you right away, so I said I'd let you know in advance.
area. Okay, thanks.
So
As I'm going towards the steps of the VIP section, do I pass by like a bar counter or anything?
yes, you
Or
do.
any tables with like drinks or counters with just unattended drinks like about to be served or anything?
You typically just walk by. You would pretty much like there are tables and there's a bar, but to get to the VIP section, you have to kind of go through the bar because there's like a guard, pretty much protecting it.
Okay, well, I'll go towards the VIP section.
But let's say, can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Yes, I can. That's a 13.
A 13.
Relatively low.
So, as you're walking across the bar, you kind of bump into one of the patrons that happens to be Morag. Like, it's just, you bump into them, it's not like they're, because their drink isn't there isn't really anything, per se.
He doesn't spill anything on me.
He doesn't spill anything.
God damn.
I just look over the shoulder and just keep looking forward, like ahead again, not giving.
Neither
much
of us
mind
really
to
care
what-
much. You can't just bump, and neither of us looks he feels okay, I don't think.
Yeah. But,
But then, as he passes by from the other side, I kind of just keep an eye on him.
Yes, I have the full white regalia on, full white suit, shoes, and everything. Very easy to see. And then I'll be. Oh, I think the main thing I'd be looking for is like a proper crown. I'm looking for a king.
so, would you say you're already in the... You would say you're already in the VIP section at this point, or...
Oh, I thought Morag was already in the VIP section.
No, Morag
No,
isn't.
no, I'm
Oh,
just
he wasn't, right, yeah.
Yes,
I'd
you-
be going to the
avoiding
VIP
that.
section then.
Yeah.
That's where I'd be heading.
So let's just... So as you kind of approach the guard, he takes close inspection of you. Would you say it's the same physique, as in, like, the exact same? Or-
Depends on how trained the eye is, but I have an advantage to try and impersonate people. My illusion. I'm very good at it.
Alright,
Maybe
so...
maybe I've just been swimming every day and I've slimmed down, you know?
Alright, I'm actually gonna have him roll... I'm gonna have him roll...
Am I deceiving him?
I'm gonna have the MP... I'm just gonna roll the NPC to have them kind of do...
Perception at all?
Yeah. Have them roll perception.
As in, am I doing deception? Or am I
Yeah, you can do deception.
And I'm impersonating, so advantage on top of expertise with a charisma higher than dexterity.
I was gonna have the NPC do
I have
it.
advantage because that would have been a 1,
No.
and that is a 17.
A 17.
Such a good thing.
So, he looks at you, just looking at your body, and he's like, you know, I thought I saw you out about in the carnival talking to some guy, but you seem to be the real deal, so I'll let you kind of go through.
I was wondering how long you were just going to stand there or whether you were going to open the door.
So, as he kind of opens up the VIP section, light comes into the tavern now. What do you do?
Kind of look around, like, how busy is it?
It's pretty busy.
It's a lot of-
There, by the way, there are. The thing is, I will say that it's busy on one side of the bar, but also at the table. The tables are more busy than the bar itself.
I need a drink. So she's gonna walk up to the bar and, like, I don't know, kind of sit down on the end and just be like, mm-hmm. And like look around and see if anybody comes up to serve her.
I'll glance at her and just nod when she will look towards me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Has anybody
Hasn't
come
my
up-
ale arrived yet?
She goes up and says, "Alright, sorry about that. Here's your ale." So she gives you
No
the.
worries. Bring one more for the lady over there. If that won't be too much trouble.
That I can do. And then she goes on over, and this time she kind of rushes over instead of slowly does it.
Mhm.
So,
I think I'm just gonna pull a book out. Like,
So next time someone walks into the tavern, because I'm assuming are the doors are they just kept open, or do they have to be opened if someone wants to enter, or they just been like propped open?
they're already propped open.
Propped open. Then at some point, are there any like dark tops to like they'll keep like spare bottles or barrels or whatever behind the bar?
There is that, yes.
Yeah. Then, probably about a minute after I'd entered, my raven will come flying in very quickly to the door, keeping as high as possible, not flapping too much, and kind of skim along and settle quite flat there, along the top, try and stay out of view.
Alright. So, what would you do? Right, what would you guys be doing right now? At least there.
I'd be looking for trying to identify the king of Havastra.
Alright,
I
so
think I'm just going through looking at a map at the moment, just trying to figure out what to do next.
trying to figure out what to do next, so you just have the map pulled up.
Yeah, just like looking and.
Are you sitting next to Morag?
No, I think I just like was sat on the bar, like at the end. I don't know where he was sitting, and then I don't know. I imagine this.
Yeah, I don't even know where am I sitting.
You're
So
sitting
you
in the
guys-
center of the bar.
I imagine some
Center of the bar?
random.
Yeah, the center of the bar.
And just like
Right.
puts an ale in front
Sorry
of me
about
and is
that.
like, someone bought you
Sorry about
this,"
that.
And I'd be like, oh.
I should be more specific, so it's fine.
It's fine. So Light is sitting at the side and I'm sitting in the center.
Yep.
So next time she looks up, I will just slide the stool next to me to gesture her to join the company.
She's kind of got her head in a map at the moment, so.
What about the maid I gave a gold to? I am expecting she would be
I feel like
interested to pay off that.
Yeah, I don't have my drink yet. Where's my drink?
so.
I'm still waiting for somebody to come serve me.
So what I'm trying. Okay. So as she comes over, first of all, the other maid, right? First of all, the other maid, because they're pretty much goes to another customer and kind of drops glass on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, so she also is pretty clumsy. Yeah, so she's basically so as you look around, you look to see who it is, and you see it's the other maid and not the maid you thought it was. Because you already had like a negative like perception of her already.
The twin switcheroo.
So, but then the maid that you asked to come over comes over to Light and says, "All right, here's your drink," and taps your shoulder.
Also, I have been targeting specifically the nervous one.
Oh, the nervous one? Yeah, there's the nervous one.
I asked the nervous one,
Yeah, so let's correct. Like, let's just say let's just reverse the logic. It's fine. Because you.
Order anything? Who give me
Also,
this?
when she gave me the drink, I asked her to give the lady a drink as well, and yeah, the Light.
Yeah. So the nervous one, yeah. So the nervous one, she is the little, yeah. So I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine.
I didn't order anything yet. Is this for somebody else?
The gentleman over at over, as she points over, the gentleman over there, kind of told me to get this drink for you.
I
Okay,
just
I'll
look
over.
at. I'll say, you seem like you need a drink, so I didn't want you to wait.
It sounds like the service here is quite slow, so I appreciate that. It's been a long journey.
You're welcome.
So
Are you after anything specifically, or...?
No, just finished a job and now enjoying my ale and perhaps something more. And then I look at the maid,
The nervous one.
the nervous one.
she gives a nervous glare back at you, just terrified of interacting in general.
Oh, that's horrible.
I've been trying to like please her so hard, and
gonna
she's
say-
still nervous.
Well, keep in mind, she's not, like I said, when you're nervous, you're kind of poor at socializing. So, like, she also is
I think you probably got more chance with the other one. Girls are fickle like that.
Well, you know your way around, it seems.
I'm a woman.
You are. And a pretty one.
So, in the VIP section of the tavern,
Oh, it's a-
as disguised as the Peacemaker, I'm gonna roll myself for once. So this is my first roll of the day. I have not rolled any dice at all. And I'm rolling with deception because you have advantage. So, shall we roll in here? But I don't know the commands very well, so I'll just do 2d20 and just take the lowest one myself. Alright, it's a 14. So one of the people, as you're looking for the Peacemate, as you're looking for the King of Halvastra, one person glares at you. And he notices something different, but he hasn't seen you at all. Like, he hasn't seen you at all during the during the carnival. So it's kind of like one of those moments where he notices a difference, but it's like, it's probably something minor like clothes or whatever. He can't see what the exact difference is.
Must have been my imagination.
Yeah, it must have been my imagination. So, as you hover over, there's the table. There's tables over there. There's no bar there because it's for the fancy people, the people who are well known. So there's more like fancy tables and.
No, they get an open kitchen.
Yeah, they get open kitchen. Yeah. And basically, it's like, okay, you kind of see him at like the table in the center.
Guess he's got like guards and all his like staff people with him. He's not by himself.
Yeah, he's not by himself.
You know, like... Well, are there any unoccupied tables near to him?
Yes, there are. There is one to the left of him.
Right. Well, I would go take a seat down at that table. I wouldn't look at him. I'd keep my. I'd just look. I'd take a seat at the table. Don't pay much attention to him.
So,
And then once I sit there, kind of, if there's like a menu, I'll kind of look like I'm reading it. Like, get it up quite high.
yeah.
And then I'm going to do my best to just. Is the king speaking?
The king is currently, I'd say, he's sitting alone at the moment because everyone else is getting food. He has a finished plate and he can't really eat anymore because he's full.
Well, I was sitting at a table. Can I spy out, like, a waiter for this area?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Spy out a waiter. I'm gonna task disguise self again. I'm gonna change my appearance again while I've got this menu quite high up. I'm gonna not make the face my own, kind of just like insert generic human face here. Short brown hair, whatever. Something nondescript. It's like, oh, what do you look like? Brown hair. Nothing major about it. Nothing standing out. Gonna dress myself in the waiter uniform. Pick up a cloth, flip it over one arm, and go over to the king. Gonna go up to him. Gonna stand there until he looks at me.
He's kind of... So, currently he's kind of focused on kind of looking where his friends are, and once he kind of, like, starts to notice you, he's like, just like, what? He says, oh, what can I do for you?
Yes, hello, your majesty. Would you care for another dish?
I think I'm all set, thank you very much.
Now we have all other kinds of specials on the menu. Is there anything else? Lobster? Crayfish?
Unfortunately, I ate a little too much, but I think I'll probably just...
As a compliment to our chef, would you disclose what you have eaten with us today?
Roll for deception.
I'm trying to get him to talk to me. Yeah, I'm going for the high. Deception. Do I get my impersonation advantage or something else? Is this me just trying to lie to him? Is it
trying to lie to him, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just lying to him. He's not trying to see if I'm impersonating.
Yeah.
Do I get the advantage?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Oh, so I do. Okay.
He's still acting like you're somebody else.
That is true. That's high. That's a 24.
A 24? And what did you ask? What did you ask
I
again?
just remembered my Charlemagne.
What did you do? Sorry. What were you asking him?
24.
What were you asking him?
I was asking him what he'd, as a compliment to the chef, asking what he'd eat.
Okay, there we go.
So he could say, oh, the king ate this.
Oh, I actually had that lobster you mentioned.
Oh, and how did you have the lobster? Did you have it peeled for you? Or did you do it yourself?
Oh, I did it myself. A good king always does it himself.
And what for sides?
What size?
Sides. What sides?
Oh, what sides? Okay.
The
The accent makes it hard.
Yes, it does.
And he goes to there and then says, I had a little bit of the famous... I'd probably say I had a mix of fries and some cheese sticks. Because,
This king knows what up.
yeah, it's, by the way, on the menu, it's fancy cheese sticks. So it's not like you're
Ooh.
atypical. It's literally just like...
It's not just packed lunch, but yeah. Yes, well, that is the finest choice, your majesty. And did you have any sauces?
I did not for that. I'm not a man of sauces.
Was there any sauces that were not on the menu that you wish there were?
I would probably say... I'd probably say some meat sauce. There's not a lot of fine meat sauce here.
Well, if you were to attend next year, we will have meat sauce on the menu for you. Of all varieties. I'm trying to get him so he's talking for a minute.
He goes on over and one of his bodyguards come up, right? And one of them kind of... Oh, a second here. Okay, so one of them walks up and says, You know, who... Your Majesty, who are you talking to? And he says, oh, just this, this waiter. This kind
Just
of...
smile like,
No,
oh,
he's...
the smile.
So, as you go around, there's a waiter that comes on by, right? One of the waiters that was originally attending to that table.
Fuck are you?
And they notice that the waiters are all around in there. And they notice that there's an extra waiter in there. And they don't remember hiring an extra waiter.
What are they gonna do about it?
You're all about
So
to
they're
die.
one of the waiter goes up to you and says, I'm sorry, do you work here?
Most of the time, no. I'm a freelancer.
So,
Apparently, your manager knew that you were going to be short-staffed, and so I have been hired to fill in the short staffing.
the thing about the state of it, just to get people to kind of stay at the carnival longer, the service in the normal area is actually shorter than longer than actually in the VIP area, so people stay in there longer in hopes they buy more stuff.
Service is shoddy.
Yeah, so basically the owner of it is a pretty bad person. So, but the waiter walks up to you and says, "Well, I'm gonna talk to the manager about that." So he kind of walks away, but he also rears another waiter over to you.
Did I hear the king speak for long enough? I need to have heard him for at least a minute talk.
You did,
Did I
yeah.
get him to talk longer?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
did.
get him to talk.
Alright, so going back to Morag and Light, where are you guys up to right now?
I mean, I guess we're just. I've got this guy talking at me while I'm like looking at a map, I suppose.
I kind of just at this moment, where are my manners? I never introduced myself. I'm Morag of Mogny.
Oh, I don't think I've been there recently. I'm like.
Have you?
I've been a bit here, there, and everywhere.
I haven't been there for 25 years.
I can't remember exactly, but no, I'm light, well, Twilight, but light for short. I know
Why did it?
it's kind of weird. Parents had an argument about the name.
I don't find it weird. It's a good name.
Well, like
Tiny.
the Elvish version basically means between night and day, so Twilight came from it, but
Huh.
I prefer light.
Light is great. It's shiny.
True. I mean, I'm not particularly shiny, but I'll go with it.
I just raise my mug and just cheers at her and then go back to drinking.
Yes. Where
So,
are you heading next then?
Depends if these people need more monsters to catch.
Oh,
I'll do
monster
that.
catcher. Interesting.
Catcher, slayer, what's the difference?
Well, one of them they're alive, the other one they're dead.
The only difference is how much money you're getting paid. Some pay more for slaying, some pay more for catching. I look for more money.
I imagine you're very rich then.
I kind of glance at the maid again and I abide.
I mean, I can try help with your conundrum. Not the best talker, but who knows?
Knock yourself out. And I kind of just lean back to enjoy the show, what's going on here now.
Okay.
So as you
Sorry, go ahead.
So as you as the conversation naturally kind of peters off for a moment, what happens is, a bird comes on through the door again, that same Aarakocra, and walks up to Light,
Hey,
and then,
you got back to me quite quickly then.
and yeah, he did. And then he basically he said, "Here, have letter for you." And he gives you the letter. And
Thank you.
in the letter, it says, per se, I would have had the letter on hand, but this was fully improvised.
No, that's fine.
But basically in the letter it said that, hey Starlight, so upon further analysis of the stone, we have noticed that it relates to some of the past technology. We cannot determine what it is yet, and we're doing a full analysis as we speak. We'll be conducting that analysis tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
And then the Aarakocra comes and says, "Well, hey, would you need me to send the message back?"
Yeah, send something back and I'll pull pen and paper out.
You can also, he also goes up, he's saying, "You can just say it verbally and I can get it to you."
Oh, even better. Do I just say it as I'm writing it, or?
You can just say it.
Okay, it's a bit fine. Okay, thanks, Trellin. Is there any indications of any other hot sites? Do you need me to go anywhere else, or you want me just to stick around for a bit? Best of luck, Light.
And this Aarakocra has an amazing memory, so he writes that down. Writes that down.
Keen mind, best for you.
Best for you.
What's the time, DM? What's the time, DM?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it? What time is it now?
So,
Yeah, but I remember everything, so I'm saying, is this?
yes.
Alright, can you give me a name and parents' names of every single patron in the entire town?
Yeah, so the time is 9 o'clock as it goes. And then, as you do it, you hear a ruckus at the entrance. It's so loud you can hear it straight from inside the tavern, even in the VIP area.
Oh no.
So, because I'm currently in the VIP area, can I quickly do something?
What did you say?
Can I quickly do something while I'm in the VIP area?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you say another waiter's coming to... Yeah?
Yeah, so before you go, the manager comes up to you. Okay?
Well, just as he's doing that, I have an idea.
Alright.
Alright, so you remember I had a cloth over my hands?
Yeah?
Put both onto there. I'm then going to cast Mine of Illusion. And I'm going to make the sound of several glasses smashing right behind the manager. Maybe a few feet behind him. So the second he even hesitates or looks away, I'm just going to go speed walk out there.
Alright.
I'm a rogue, that's what I do.
Can you roll a dexterity check for me?
Let's check. Anything in particular or just dexterity?
Just dexterity.
Okay, that's pretty good. 19.
A 19. So as you're at the table and you're being the manager comes over, glass shatters right from the wall. And what ends up happening is you run and bolt out of there as the waiter.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And now, as you approach the door, you kind of slow down, and now I require you to do a stealth check.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Stealthy boy. Oh, that's only a 15.
That's only a 15. Will it work? It would work anyway. You slip on by sneaking around, and then you see the other two.
Yeah. So what I quickly do, not but I'd be scout out for a slightly less populated table. Yeah, I think it'd be those two if they're on the table by themselves, unless there's an empty table.
We're on the bar.
Yeah, they're on the bar.
Right, okay. Is there a table with only a couple of patrons who are just quietly having drinks?
There should be,
As I
yeah.
quickly step in. Then with a definitely experienced kind of speed, I would slip into a crowd, change back to what I looked like before, and I'm just going to sit down at a table, send out a bunch of cards, and just look playing poker for the last 5 minutes.
Alright.
Get relaxed, like one leg up, have some cards in my hands, and just have my head down. In case everyone starts doing something.
Yep. Alright.
Sorry, what was your stealth roll again?
15. Not crazy hard. I just had to get past the guard and the door.
Yeah, he has had to get past the guard in the door.
What? Because my passive perception's 15, so did I just see all of that?
Do you want to roll for
Oh,
that?
yeah.
It's up to you.
But no, I've got a passive perception of
Passive
15,
perception.
So which
Oh yeah,
means
passive
I-
perception at 15. Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, I would say I would have been focusing on not being anyone else. Don't really care.
Yeah.
And I'm playing cards.
Now you're just somebody else completely, and I've just seen it all.
Do I notice
What's your
Light looking towards the door?
You were looking towards the door? What's your passive perception?
Mine? 13.
13? Alright, so I wouldn't say that you'd notice, per se.
No, I'm not noticing James. Rihad. I'm noticing Light looking towards Rihad.
Oh, that? You wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I'll just say to Mara, just 1 second. Are the people coming down the stairs, like staff, after James?
Yeah, I would say they are.
I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the stairs and I'm just gonna say, I can't believe your staff. He's just treated me in the most disrespectful way and then ran out of that fucking door. Like, who do you even hire here? I want compensation for my drink as well as my friends.
Oh my god.
And he needs firing wherever the fuck he's gone.
So, they do approach you because they value customer service of most, they say. Like, the manager comes down the stairs and says, I'm sorry you had this kind of bad experience. Here, I'll get you the money back and...
Him firing. I want him found and I want him firing.
Alright, and then...
Kind of standard looking, ran straight out the door.
Alright, so what is...
Like, I don't know how badly you treat your staff, but if they're physically running out of the door, that's disgusting.
So, yeah, we'll have a search party look out for them, and then... And every one of the head people of there has a sending stone. They send it to the guard. To start looking around.
And I want the top end drinks for myself and my friend. And you know what? I think we should get another free round.
But oh my god. So as
And it has to be that nice waiter girl that has to serve us.
it was that was the one that
The nervous one.
the nervous one, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was still around, so she still heard it. She just looked at him like, why are they pointing out all my flaws? I'm so
Oh, no, I'm
terrified.
not talking about her. I'm saying she's really good.
Oh.
I want her to serve as the rest.
Oh, she's really good. Oh.
And you need to
At
give
this
her a
moment,
raise.
I kind of just raise my eyebrows towards Light and I just nod in appreciation.
So as that
Go
happened,
sit down now. Goodbye.
so as the search party as that's being called, the maid pretty much was like, she nods smiling this time instead of like giving a worried face, and she starts getting the drink.
She's getting the drinks. I just call her out and I say, "Don't worry, hon. We are not mad at you. You're doing an excellent job."
And then she smiles and says, "Thank you." And
I turn back to Light and I just lips this thing. consider us even.
Okay. You're also getting a comp on those drinks, just saying.
So,
Like, as doing this, I'd leave the playing cards at the table I'm at. Search past whatever. They've gone
I made
away.
that quite obvious, by the
Get
way.
up.
You heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'd also be paying attention to them more than anything.
Yeah.
As I am towards the bar, and as they're talking to the maid, she's there. Suddenly, the raven's just gonna land on her shoulder. But this isn't just like your regular feathery raven bird. Instead, it has feathers, but it doesn't look like them. It doesn't have the same coloring. It's all just matte black. And so are its claws, its talons, its beak, and even its eyes is the same matte black. It's just the same color black all over, with absolutely no description.
Oh my god, look at this strange thing. And I'm going to put it in my hands. Hi! I'm
It goes almost like still as a statue.
Oh my
Do
god.
as I look towards Light, do I recognize that this raven is like, because I have specialty in monsters? Do I recognize that this raven is not just a simple beast raven? or
Oh, I
something
think
else?
it would be quite
I mean, it's pretty obvious, yeah.
yeah, you can just
Yeah.
go for it.
No, but
I'm gonna
I mean,
I think you would just-
can I just tell exactly what that thing is?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm going to
So,
put my
I look
goggles
at-
down and like have a proper look at this.
And
Oh my
once you're
god.
while the
lean
two of you are
down.
looking at this rave, I'm just gonna silently slide up in a seat behind them.
Okay.
It's
I
not that hard
kinda
to be
just,
silent in a busy tavern.
I look at the raven and I say that be a little careful with that thing. It's from the Shadow Realm,
And?
and Shadow Realm is the afterlife realm.
Everyone's got to die at some point, it's fine.
It does, but usually those creatures are evil.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I'm not. Beauty can be evil too. And
Hey,
then I
my
look.
speciality is
It's
dead
not
things.
designed to be beautiful.
Are you talking to me at this moment?
Yeah, I was just right behind you at this point, just the neighbouring seat.
That's gonna go fantastic. We finally needed some
Can I quickly
service
sleight
later.
of hand? What's your passive perception?
Mine 13.
Mine's 15.
While you're not paying attention, will I be able to just lift the drink off? Were you holding it or was it on the table?
I'm holding it.
Alright, I won't get it then. I can't lift out your hand right now. I think if it was on the table, I would have slid it over and taken it. But no, I can't take it.
Yeah, Light's just gonna say to the server, still looking at this, really. It's like, oh, fantastic server. It's about time that you actually came and gave us some service. I know you don't look like it right now, by the way.
So, this time,
If you pull on its feathers, it's not like the nice smooth feather thing. It's more like sandpaper.
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. It's different.
You keep moving around.
Right.
None of it's moving. Its eyes aren't moving. Blink.
At
If I
this
don't,
moment,
just be a
I
toy.
look over at really hard and ask, so this thing is yours.
Yes, not mine per se, but it is bound to me.
Oh. All right.
A bird
Interesting.
that's fat.
It just flicks its wings out. There's one flap which lifts it above your head, and it just goes over and lands on my shoulder.
What's it
And
called?
who you would be?
Your drinking partner's interference, I shall go first for once. I am Vahid al-Ahar. And I believe I can say it, judging from your prior knowledge, I am a servant of the Raven Queen.
That much I figured. Morag of Mogne.
I'll offer my hand out for a shake.
I shake the hand, and that one is. I look at Light, allowing her to choose if she wanna.
I'm like, as in, right thing. I know. Don't ask.
Light and shadow, and in between me.
so,
Quite the metaphor.
so as
I mean, you haven't told me exactly exactly why I've had to just save your ass, so feel free to explain.
It is a carnival. People come here for fun. My version of that doesn't usually align with this.
Suppose I've been told that I need to let loose a little bit more, so sure. And what was this fun? Please do inform.
Yeah, please do tell.
Well, I went into the VIP section, and then I did something that isn't really any of your business right now.
Acted like a waiter. Okay. Feel free to tell me later. Do you want a drink? We're getting drinks. Free drinks, because of you actually, so only seems fair.
I don't drink.
Water.
Not while I'm working, having my...
But you said you were having fun. How is fun and work? Saying that, I
They
find
could be
my
the
work
same
fun,
thing.
I suppose. I don't... Listen, I'm not used to shit like this. Just... social things. No. We're trying to get him laid. Do you want to help?
I just blank. My face goes as blank as the Raven's, which still hasn't blinked.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I'm grateful, but I don't need much help. Although I do appreciate whatever you have done till now.
So, as... so-
Yeah, I would love to know what kind of profession you guys are into. Yeah, I told you mine.
Before you continue, the maid comes up to you, brings both of you your drinks and says, "Thank you for using our service." And then she smiles right back.
Keep coming, them, honey.
He wants water, I think.
Oh, milk.
Which one do you want?
Water or milk?
I am fine with neither.
And she says,
How
"All
long
right,
is-
all right." So
Yeah.
she says, like, "All right," and then heads on out.
Hey, we could do with rooms. Do you have rooms here?
There is an inn right on the bottom floor. It's like an underground inn.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Dash Track's tradition to have underground inns.
Well, I think we could do with 2 rooms, and then someone can crash with you.
Or you can crash with him. And then I give her a smirk.
So, while the rooms are being prepared, the inn is also open for 2 days compared to 1, so people can rest in the inn. So it's open for 2 days, so you basically can book a room. Right. But yeah. She goes.
I went in on an important message, and I kind of need to stick around for a day. So, I suppose it's nice meeting you guys. Maybe next year.
So, as that
Where you headed?
as that thought came out, guards start coming in to hear, asking for any potential help clearing out a problem, saying, "You there! You there!" Because they notice you guys, they can tell from your vibes that you guys are strong. That you guys are strong. You're strong. You're capably strong. And they noticed one of them. They're not telling anything, but one of them was the guards that were in there. They could detect magic. So they detected they could detect some sort of magic usage, and they know that one of you was skulking around, and then literally calls out to the 3 of you saying, "You guys are all strong fighters. We need help in the at the gates."
The gate?
What's going on?
I'll get up while the other two are deciding. I'll be like, grace with the gods is always one thing I'm looking for. I'll get up.
So what's going on here is that there's a beast that's trying to ambush the carnival.
Beast, you say?
Yes, a beast, a monster.
What kind of? At this moment, I get up and I like, what kind of beast it is?
It's this sky lion. It just came over. It's just this big sky lion.
Sky lion.
Did it come from the skyline?
We don't know where it came from, but all we know is that it's here.
Okay,
This sounds like another.
How far away is the carnival to the town?
It's actually the tavern is inside the carnival.
Oh right, so it's real close by. Well, which direction are they pointing anywhere?
The entrance would be outward like this, and then it's like this way.
Okay. So they even all flat once, almost quite robotically. There isn't really. It's just one motion, lift up, and then just glides. It isn't flat. It just glides almost flat and goes that way.
I follow the guards outside as well, and at this moment, while I was walking out, and I look at light and I go, "You coming?"
Suppose, yeah, sure, why not? I was only gonna go sleep anyway.
All right.
Get up and I'll start walking.
We are all going towards wherever the line is spotted.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd have sent my Raven off ahead of her, and basically, as it spots the skyline where it is, it'd tell me telepathically.
So, as you all approach the gate, you notice that the lion is attacking all the civilians in the carnival. And it does.
Is this just like a lion?
It's
like
a
just lion.
It's a flying lion.
It's a lion with wings.
It's a
Okay.
flying.
Yep, it's a flying.
Lion. All right. How far are we from it?
You are about, I'd say, 80 feet away. You can still see it.
Okay. I turn my torch out and burn it, and I'll start waving towards the land. And then I say, "Look alive, Rihat!" And then I start distracting the land from the civilians towards us.
Oh, I'd kind of just nudge. Well, I'm gonna say it's like. So, which is simpler? Are we gonna try and capture it, or are we just going to kill it?
Whatever is convenient. And at that moment, I basically start calling it out. "Hey, big pussy, this way!"
Improvising it is, and I'll kind of start circling right.
I'm
Stay
gonna
within
just
view. I'm not going really wide. I'm just
How many feet, Kraken?
It's 80 feet.
80 feet. At this moment, then I'll take out my longsword. Oh, sorry, longbow, and I will point at it and attack.
Oh.
If that's okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, just roll initiative at this point.
Alrighty.
Question:
I thought
Are
we were
any
getting
of us melee fighters?
I'm not. I can be. I can be.
20.
I can be, but my AC is 14, so.
23 I got. Oh my god.
23 minus, I think, 19.
No, I
Yeah,
am not a
19.
melee fighter.
Oh, let me,
We fucked this.
I'm actually a melee fighter. I chose dueling for my fighting style.
I think.
let me...
I mean, I got a rapier, but come on, Eldritch Blast. So much.
Also,
Yeah. Scimitar.
What's up?
Kraken, how do you do the weapon switching thing?
How do I do weapon switching?
Yeah, I mean, I will have to.
How
So-
fast do you go from bow to sword?
You could use that as a bonus action, I'll say.
Great.
Okay.
Great. I do that too. So cool. We are on good terms. All right. So yeah, first, yeah, I'm 19.
I'm
Let
23.
12. I only have a +3 dex.
Yeah, so
So-
have I just got a natural 20.
Morag 12.
Morak 19.
19, sorry, I'm remembering. 19, who has 12?
Yes, 12, yes. Let me roll deception.
Rihad is 12.
Heed up.
12. And then
23.
23. And now I need to roll here. New tool. Let me just roll ahead of time. 14. And, oh yeah, let me get battle music. Hey James, do you have any fitting battle music while I do this?
Let me see. Mine's no. How light-hearted or how dark?
Just do it kind of lighthearted.
When in doubt, go for Witcher.
Alright. Special. Alright, so I'm just setting up the initiative tracker. I figured it out beforehand and now I'm struggling.
Tools initiative tracker is right.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like set up the... I'm trying to show like the current encounter.
I'll be 2-6.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Actually, I'll
fast
take
time.
two seconds as well. Be right back.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, just take a break while I figure this out. Huh. I didn't do as bad as I'm doing as better than I thought I would.
Get into the vault.
Auto hide new monsters. Start numerically. Player window.
New software.
Yeah, I'm using the 5e tools.
Bye.
I figured this out beforehand too.
Yeah,
That's
I want to go. I just Google Doc everything.
yeah. I'm trying to do this to make my life easier. But I do Notepad. Let me
Jake, you prick.
All right, bestiary.
I've got an empty house right now, so I can be as loud as I want.
Oh, have you? Oh, it's not. So have I.
Oh, should I drill sergeant?
Alright, let
Give
me
me
just-
a decent phase, and I want to do my drill sergeant.
Do it.
What phase shall I say? Has to sound somewhat sergeanty,
Oh.
or just anything very say something you'd say quite angrily.
I mean, a lot.
Back and give me a phrase you would say angrily.
I don't know.
James, stop fucking
Okay,
with my
get
character.
on the.
There
Okay,
you go.
I'm just gonna say a classic thing, which is get on the floor. You use this piece of trash.
Okay.
Get on the floor. Use this piece of trash. Get on the floor. Use this piece of trash. Do it now! Now! Get on the ground now! There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, that's nice. I don't get to do that.
No, usually you get yelled
A
at.
heart attack somewhere, but sure.
Oh, obviously.
It is.
Was asleep somewhere.
Oh, it's nice. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle.
Every time.
HP. Oh, there we go.
Don't tell me the HP.
No, I realized that ahead of time. I realized it ahead of time. I'm not telling you.
I don't metagame, no.
Metagaming is illegal. I'm not trying to.
Oh, even if you tell me, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So again,
Alright.
it really does make
So I have the turn order.
Yes. It's a bit for jokes.
We just gotta wait for James.
Flying. Witcher music is so good.
Witcher and Skyrim, perfect games and perfect music.
Oh yeah.
Skyrim is such a good game, and the music in it is just fine. The night ambience music is insanely good.
Insanely good.
Is everyone back?
No.
No, okay.
All right.
In fact, just give me a second. No, I'm kidding.
So, just so you know, until I have a better system and I didn't do optimization checks and all that stuff, I'll be using RPG Maker for encounters for the time being.
And I found it was pretty cool last time, so.
Yeah, so I'll just do that for now. So.
The question is, can I use James's amount again?
No! And that's not from bitterness, if you
No.
think it isn't. If you don't know, I used his character basically as...
I had a 20-foot movement speed, I couldn't do shit. And I'm
By
like
the way,
this big.
What's up?
Kraken, you remember the when I used to do stream D&D and Euclid was a guest on my campaign?
Yeah?
They were chasing this halfling thief who had a personal rivalry with friends became enemy kind of a thing with Euclidean's character, and he was very lucky because he stole this Moradin's gem, which was of luck and everything. So my druid basically decided turn into a horse, get the rogue on his back, and run straight ahead behind the halfling and his elvish friend, and they chased him down. Like on the second map, they kind of caught up with him, and at that moment it was splitting the party basically because Euclid and two more people were behind and these two were running ahead, and as they were almost reached the halfling, he pointed crossbow at the rogue sitting on druid horse, and then just turned sideways and shot in the boots. And they were like, what happened? And then the big rock that they were like a big small mound, they were thinking like it's just a small hill, started shaking, and then the wings span from it, and then it turned out to be a young dragon.
Oh my god.
Rogue rolled 20 on stealth and just baffed, and Druid was left alone standing.
On a dragon.
Oh, with
This
the
may
dragon.
look bad, but I assure you, it's not what it looks.
Alright.
Big lesson, never split the party.
Yeah, I don't
That's
plan
what
on doing that.
news, guys.
Especially if you're trying to help the party, because you might just nearly get killed, like I nearly was.
Oh yeah, that happened with me too.
Yeah. Good,
Thanks.
The stretcher. Oh, but you're different. Great.
I am almost all set up here.
That's fine.
Okay.
We're cool chat.
Yep, it's fine. And...
Give me 1 second, I'll be back.
Alright.
By then. Okay.
Wait, someone loads the interdimensional cannon.
Someone load the interdimensional cannon!
Yeah, das ist sehr gut.
Alright. So this is gonna be tricky.
It's all got really hot.
What's that? You're hot. One sec, let me just get my fan.
Fuck off with your fan. I actually bought myself a hand fan, but again, it's at home. So.
Ah, left that and
And my dice. I just was really unprepared. My poor dice. And all my books. So my DM screen, like all my DM books. Well, just not even my DM books, just all my books. I have nothing.
See, it's great. Lobby plays Rennick in the campaign. He's gone to Eldritch Foundry and made all the characters, as well as some of the NPCs I asked for. And best time, because of the Olympics, Eldritch Foundry is 20% off. He also has a discount code for like another 15%, I think.
Oh, that's really
And he has a 3D printer.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
get one 3D.
I'm definitely going to get a 3D printer. It's going to get proper models who remotely look like characters.
I've legitimately never had a mini for any of my characters, so that's really cool. I'm gonna change what she looks like now, just out of spite. No, she's now decided that she's not gonna disguise anything.
Now it's time to put you as Soldier of Gondor number 13.
Which one looks slightly blue, which one looks gold, which one looks brown, and which one looks green? Just have them all ready.
Now, I've already made a list of the models I would need in a very optimistic group. I've named Campaign 2. Because obviously, I'm always stockpiling ideas. Some I've added into our campaign, but the ones that don't fit, I've just been stockpiling, and now I've got like a lot stockpiled.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just excited that there's even a chance of doing a campaign 2. We've not even finished campaign 1 yet, so...
No, I'm not rushing it at all. Clearly. I gotta take my time to torture that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You do
Well-
a fantastic job.
Well, torturing Xylith is unfortunately the norm.
I think Xylith just tortures herself anyway. You're just helping.
I'm giving the ammunition she needs.
Alright, so just so you know, to make it easier on myself, I am changing the scale.
I think the perfect representation of Xylith versus DM is a scene I just saw from the film Guns Akimbo. Where the character puts the gun in his mouth, but he's like pointing at the cheek, and there's a homeless dude's like, "Nah, don't do that, mate. You want to point it at the brain.
Yeah, no.
Don't shoot yourself there. Shoot yourself there."
That'll hurt, that'll kill.
Yeah.
Basically. You just love me giving ammunition to torture myself with, basically. That is the campaign. That is her story arc.
Well, I looked at your face right as Lobby was going on about connections with the Shroud. In fact, Xylith was like, "Another one!"
Yeah. Basically, that'd have been fun to record, just to see my reaction to, like, what the fuck is going on. Really? Is there any more connections? It's like, I'd say that she's got her fingers in all the pies, but she doesn't. It's just you're smashing her face into the pies.
She is the pie. Her realm is the pie. She doesn't know any different.
Well, no. Well, that's the main thing, isn't it? She literally knows no different. This is an extremely strange world to her, where she's like, why is everyone so super nice?
Apart from Vash, Vash is just absolutely horrible.
Oh, Vash is the worst thing going. She's the incarnation of evil.
The one party cleric.
The sunshine daughter of the party. Zala's like, nope, pure evil. Like, holy shit, keep her on side or she's gonna kill you.
How did this work last time?
In like an angsty teen film, with an emo kid looking at like the perfect girl saying, "No, she's perfect, she must have a dark secret."
Yeah,
Alright.
That's with everything, isn't it? No.
Too good to be true.
So I guess I'm gonna have to do this. What's weird is, like, I don't know why it's not auto-homing onto something. Oh, never mind, I know why. I'm crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to create another stupid thing to share my screen and do it this way. Alright.
Are you stretching a sock behind your back?
It's got a ball in it. I'm rubbing my shawl.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, wait, did I share the wrong thing?
He likes ball sacks on his back.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna have to do this, and that messes up everything. Alright, I'll just go off of I don't think I need the game thing here then. Stop sharing. Well, I'll just have the recording kind of be verbal.
That's cool.
So at least you guys.
Theater of the mind.
Yep. So what I'll have to do then is I'll just keep snipping, sketching it because I have no choice.
Sometimes when you try to read someone's mind who doesn't want to be. No.
So if you want to see the map, it's gonna be in the maps chat.
Got it.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a big map.
It is. It's most of it's for free roaming anyways. So.
Hell
Yeah, so where's the skyline? Where's the sky?
The Sky Lion is like right above it.
Why?
So like you know where so
Am I just not seeing it?
I only see the world map in the maps section.
That's it.
it's there.
I've
Actually,
no
I
yeah.
just see. No.
Yeah, so I'm trying to save the image. I have to legit do it here, which aggravates me.
It's fine. Hey, you know what? It's first session. Things were bound to go wrong.
Yeah, things are bound to. Not to mention this is my first official campaign too.
Exactly. So it's allowed. We can figure stuff out as we're going.
Alright, so where do you guys want to be positioned? I'll send the base map that I have right now.
I need a flavor.
Okay, this is annoying. I'll just...
That's a tower.
It is a tower. Alright, I'm gonna just have to I'm just gonna have to do it verbally and keep track of it myself, unfortunately.
I was looking at the wrong D&D group. That is the other D&D group with the tower.
Wow.
But I'll...
My bad.
Cheating right in front of us.
What? No, that is just the wrong group.
I'm just teasing you, don't
Oh.
worry.
Jacob Lordy, what are you doing here?
I am confused.
Alright, so
Oh
this
my God,
is...
the power balance is all over the place.
So this is what I have right here. Ignore the sidebar, focus on the map itself.
Okay.
So these are the player characters here. I have this for Morag, this for...
Which for Morag, which for what?
So it's the one on the most left. The one on the most left's Morag, and then from left to right goes Morag,
Am I the purple head thing? Yeah.
Morag.
I'm the green one.
Yep, you're the green one. Then we have
I'm the nondescript brown one.
you're the middle one, James, and then Emily, you're the one on the right. So
I
you
would have, well, say, I'm not.
let me know
slightly
where
to
you
the
want
right.
to move it to.
I would have not slightly to the right. So imagine use a compass, and you drew me like around. I don't get any closer, but I move circular right.
How many tiles to the right?
I would say put me 2 diagonally right of the purple.
Diagonally
Also,
right.
is there more shit between us? Like, because it's a carnival, I'm just asking. are there shops
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, you're outside the gate.
Okay.
Yes, but they're all extremely small.
And, do you want to move your character? Oh.
Mine is. I can stay there.
You can stay there?
Me too.
Okay.
I'm okay.
So I'll send the final map for you. At least for the initial start. I'm gonna try to get Tabletop Simulator set up so it doesn't lag the recording. But that's gonna be have to give me some setup.
Oh, that's funny.
I use tabletop. Making maps on it is so fun.
All right, so yeah, so that's the.
Also a headache.
Yeah.
Still waiting for. I backed Kickstarter for what are it called now? Dungeon Alchemist. And
Yeah.
that's sick.
So yeah,
Like,
so
it's
would you
like
say?
AI that builds rooms for you. It's so good.
Nice.
You know what I got for rooms? Bang! Oh,
Styrofoam.
All right, you guys. All right, let's start this encounter. So first up, it is light.
It's me.
Force
Okay.
light.
Woohoo. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look to the other two and just be like, it takes a bit of getting used to it first, just go with it. And I'm going to shift. So, I'm gonna grab my shield and then grab the kind of raw cut crystal from around my neck. That's gonna glow, and then you're gonna slowly see kind of like her nails extend to almost canine-like. The eyes go to like a kind of golden yellow, and again very canine-like. Fur kind of comes on her hands a little bit, and she kind of like her teeth go really, really quite sharp, and kind of almost this dog muzzle kind of comes out a little bit because Light is a wild hunt shifter. So I will go into my shift, which means I get an extra 6 HP, which let me just put that on. And then, yeah, and I get additional benefits depending. And then I am going to... How close am I to this thing again?
You are.
Are we going 5 foot each square?
Yeah, 5 foot each square. Not 2.5 this time. 5.
60. I'm about 60 feet away. So I'm gonna move 30 feet closer to it because that's my movement speed.
Right.
And then how many people can I hit with this? And then I am going to cast Bless on all 3 of us.
Ooh. Thank you.
So that's it. Yeah, use Bless.
And is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do. So everybody has a D4 that they can add to attack rolls and saving throws.
Morag is up next.
Okay, I put the torch down, pull out my longbow, and I will, with my bonus action, I will designate the creature right in front of us. Oh, it's 80 feet, right?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, then I'll use 20 feet to get ahead.
Okay.
In straight line. In straight line,
Yep.
I will move ahead 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay, now when it's in 60 feet, I will use my bonus action to turn it into my Slayer Spray. And then I will shoot my arrow at it.
Monster, it's pretty good.
Does 13 plus 5, no, 4, 17. Does 17 hits?
It hits.
Nice. Oh, actually, wait. It hits, so D4 doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Okay, where is my 1d8, right? Ba-ba-ba-ba. It does 10 points of piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
So as Morag shoots the air.
And 10 points piercing damage, and then extra 1d6 as well. So that would be 13 points of piercing damage.
So that's 13 points of piercing.
Yeah.
So
I just walk to it and say the Slayer Spray word and then shoot at it. Try to hit it in the wing. To
All right.
Bring it down.
So as the lion, as it's flying, Morag goes and shoot. As he aims straight for the wing, and barely wounds it, and it's still somewhat able to fly, but it won't take much else to knock it down.
Okay.
Yep. And next it is the winged lion's turn.
Skyin.
The Skyan.
The Skyan.
Skyan.
So first, it's gonna, let me update the map because I'm very bad at this right now. There you go. So that's the updated map. So it's gonna move. It's gonna move about... Gonna move this far and get closer. That's its movement. And we're gonna send the map. There we go. So it's moved right there. And first, it's gonna do a pounce attack at light.
Right.
And you need to do a DC strength saving throw.
Does it automatically hit, or do I just have to do the strength?
What do you say?
So does it automatically hit, or does it have to kind of try and hit me, or is it an auto hit?
It's an auto hit.
Oh, okay. A DC what, sorry?
It's a DC 15 strength.
15 strength. Is it saving throw, sorry?
Yep, saving throw.
Yeah.
And I get a D4. So let me see what I get
Yes.
normally. So I've got a 14, so let me add my D4. $17.
17?
14, and then I've got a 3 on
Yep.
my bless.
So nothing happens as the lion misses the attack.
Just growl at it.
Ah, yeah. So next would be an action. 5 feet. Move him again. And we're gonna do a claw attack. We're gonna do a claw attack again on light.
Team tank.
The truest tank, that is a problem.
Yep. It's 14.
Log is the highest hit die.
That misses.
Oh, what?
There goes the bar.
Bot's dead.
Oh,
Bard!
No!
no!
Where did you go, Bard?
Why would you do this?
No!
He dead.
Why you left us alone?
Why would you leave us?
Why?
Why?
You have the mind so much easier with music.
Ah, but I can play YouTube. I'd call myself.
I'm gonna wait till the music comes back, but that's definitely a highlight to edit out.
Yeah, most of this video is just gonna be us talking shit to each other.
Yeah. Is the bot in here?
That's the thing, I don't have to talk. I can just.
Oh my god. Oh, it didn't. Wait, what happened to the bot?
Bard just bailed on us.
Murdered.
Something.
There's been a murder, Jim.
Literally, The bot just went offline.
Said enough of that shit.
How do we fix this?
So you just have to wait it out. Find it before.
So great, now we have to just talk.
Oh, we can still
Yep.
come back, can't we? I
Yeah.
have music in the background.
Yeah. If we,
Oh, it's alright for you. That's good anyway, it's my Spotify.
I'll just play this for the.
Play music on the speaker.
Yeah.
But that's really fucking loud. I have battle music going in my head.
Oh, that's right. It messed up the whole face cam situation because of this.
It did. Mhm.
Oh no! Bart! Why are you doing this?
Oh my god.
Now we look weird. Am I here? Or am I here?
Yeah.
I'm just like, am I...
Oh, I hate it here.
It'll like cut us all in half.
It'd be funny if the music did like 5 bludgeoning damage after leaving.
Yeah. Hey, we said we wanted a bard, so now we have a bard.
Oh, but... Hey.
It is now it's traveling. It was barred here for a while. Now it's traveling. It's somewhere else.
Moved on.
It's moved on. I can try to like remove
Did
it
you
and
take some thunder damage?
Yeah, we should have like 2 music bots.
yeah.
so
Let me
if
find
one
another. Let me find
bails
another.
on us-
Yeah, let me just find another music bot.
I would suggest to have what's the name of that one? Groovy. Groovy is pretty reliable.
All right, I'm adding it. Are you alright?
I was preparing to deal thunder damage.
No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I will mute you. I will mute you.
Maximum lung capacity. Make maximum volume.
Okay.
Well, who just cast blind slash death?
All right. I don't know how this works, so I assume James, just do /play
Oh, yeah, I see.
and do
fuck is
/loop
that?
track.
What's that?
Oh, this. Yeah, so it should be /play.
Oh, did it just correct it away from me? I did do this. No.
Oh fuck!
Oh
My
god.
ears, my ears.
Pretty loud. It's pretty loud.
I still haven't quite for myself.
There we go, there we go. Holy fuck, my ears.
Man, I should have played the THX sound.
You're right.
All right.
Just deal thunder damage, and it hurt like.
So
a
that's
bitch.
the enemy's turn. So now it is Rahid's turn.
Yes, it is.
Rahid.
I will,
Lowest on
boldly
the
not
table.
charge straight towards it. I will, making sure light stays the closest to it, I'm going to wrap round, kind of go anti-clockwise to the right of it to try and get round behind it as far as I can get. Move
What's your-
around it without necessarily getting
How much
too
move?
close. I got 30 feet.
Okay.
Sure. I'll bonus action, cunning action, dash to get another 30 feet around it until I'm like directly opposite side of it.
You are behind it.
Yeah. And is it like roaring and stuff? And snarling and biting?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Then I would let sign my raven off my shoulder to fly around it so it's in front of the lion.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, when it roars, just go perch itself inside its mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just wait for the lion to have a good old munch. It just sits inside its mouth.
All right.
And from behind, I will slap this boy with my first Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
Just blast.
Well, that's 20 to hit with the bless.
20, and that would hit.
And that's 14 force damage.
14.
And I'm gonna aim for the same wing that just got shot by an arrow.
All right, so now it's on the
On the other
ground.
side.
Now it's on the ground.
Zap.
So what happened was, as the sneak attack, let's see, I want to make sure I get the name right.
The flying.
Yeah, not the lion. The lion. The
Lion.
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 Yeah. So Rahid, as Rahid
The flying's flying.
as he goes for the attack, he stabs the wing, causing the fly-in to fall on the ground.
Sure, I shot it with Eldritch Blast, but close enough.
Eldritch Blast, yes, just fires an Eldritch Blast and slams it down. And then taking, you said bludgeoning or something?
14 force damage.
Force, okay, force.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I need to do more research on that apparently, but
Do you
I'll
have
manage.
agonizing blast?
Yes.
Did you? Alright, I'm gonna.
14.
I got Mask of Many Faces and Agonizing Blast, because who plays Warlock and doesn't get Agonizing
take it,
Blast?
Like
Low
with my other
charisma
ones who are
warlocks,
like,
that's who.
Yeah, basically. No,
Oh,
with
that'd
my
be a
other
good
ones
character.
where it's
A
like,
warlock
do I
with
have
terribly low charisma. They have a deal with a patron, but the patron just hates them.
Alright, alright. Alright, so next it is Starlight's turn.
Okay. It's on me, isn't it? It's like there.
Yeah, it is. If you need it, let me know if you guys need the updated map. Because I'm sloppy on it.
It would be good.
There's no
Yeah,
point me going with that one because it's literally on top of me. So, Stars again has pulled this kind of chunk of crystal from her, and it's gonna start to glow. And then suddenly shooting from it, it's gonna start like pinpointing around her like these orbs of light, which then kind of attach up to her in the form of what seems to be a dragon. So I'm going to use my starry form, and I'm going to take the dragon starry form. There's no point taking the other ones. So let me just mark off that I've used one of those.
Usually, this kind of beast-based choices are very straightforward. You have one good choice, and all of them are like, meh.
And it's directly on top of me, isn't it?
It's
so
I sent the updated map for you.
Fabulous. So I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at it. Or at me, should I say. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright. I will do it with Constitution. Constitution.
Did I burn it, or have I only got Bless? No, I've got Bless.
It's a 21.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. So it doesn't get pushed away, but it does still take half damage. So, oh, that was a really good roll. So that was an 8 and a 7, which is 15, so half 15. And then I don't know if you want to go up or down with the damage.
It doesn't matter to me, your call.
Well, it depends, because I imagine we'll use that for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, true. Let's do round down.
Round down, so it takes 7 damage of thunder.
Coming from coming from light, she struck down. She struck the flying with ease, just damaging the wings even more than normal, making it unable to fly or heal those wings anymore.
What I'd probably say is, like, again, the big crystal starts to fucking glow.
Yeah.
And, like, again, nodes of light start going out.
Yep.
And then coalesce on her until it kind of expels out as a thunderbird.
Yeah.
That's how she casts that spell.
Yeah, so I may write that down. And then also, and that's Morag, so while you plan out that action, I'll write down the light crystals.
Yeah.
Are like her magic. Okay. Memory is a bit shoddy, so it's fine. Alright, Morag, what are you gonna do?
As the flying is no more flying, so it's
Now
just
just
a
a
normal
lion.
lion. Now it's just a lion. I'll put my longbow back, pull out my sword, and run towards it, and slash at it.
30 movement, right?
30. Yeah, I have 30 movement.
Okay, so
I feel like it's less than that. I have like diagonally. I have just 15 feet to move.
15 feet to move. That's enough to get there anyway.
Yeah, I'll go. If you are allowing flanking, then I'll go 20 feet and get from like completely on the right side of left side of it.
Well,
Got flanking with me.
yeah, flank.
So we get advantage.
Yeah, we get advantage.
Yeah. Time to pull out one more d20. Along with that, a
Please don't call your
d4 as well.
balls D20s.
Yeah.
Natural 20, baby.
Never.
That's 2 now.
Hell yeah.
He's hogging.
And it's the
He's
new
hogging.
dice who rolled no natural 20 this time.
Blessed.
Okay.
Blessed.
And so yeah, there will be 2 dice of damage. That would be alrighty. 1d6 plus 1d6 plus 3. I was hoping more damage there, but alrighty.
1-1.
5. It actually happened with one of my campaign recently. I was playing not my campaign, but I was in a party and this guy rolled 20 and then 2 natural ones. But I rolled
Oh, no.
5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 points of damage.
8.
Damage.
Damage.
Flanking from the side. After switching his weapon to the sword, the sword slices through and cuts a bit of...
I forgot. Sorry. I need to add my Slayer spray thingy as well. So that would be 4 points more. So it's a total of 12 points of slashing damage.
Add a D6.
Don't forget that you've got your bless as well.
Bless is for not for damage, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's for just.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
The Slayer's
Yeah, but I
Prey
rolled a
added...
natural 20. I rolled
The
a
Slayer's
natural
Prey
20.
added
You could've got
D6 damage, is it?
But as it
Does the
slices...
Slayer's Prey damage get doubled as well?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, does it not?
Okay.
That's not...
No.
So
It doesn't
as...
say anywhere, so I'm assuming it doesn't.
Alright, I'm gonna just finish... Brain is... You're frying my brain with the distractions.
Sorry, mate.
It's all good. But as Morag just runs on over after switching to his sword, he slices in the side, and some blood starts coming out of the fur. You said 14 damage?
As I finish slashing and blood flows in my face, I go, bad pussy.
You said it was 14 damage, right?
It was 12 damage.
12, okay, so I got math wrong. That's...
No worries.
Yeah, there we go.
3d4s and plus 3, so.
Yep. And then it now is the lion's turn.
It's got a raven in its mouth, so...
Yeah. Munch, munch.
Munch, munch.
Be right back, guys.
Alright. It's like... Alright, where is it? Swear. Alright. to think. What would the beast do?
Well, it's got a bird in its mouth, so.
It
Right.
does. Hmm. The bird is like, so is the bird like irreplaceable? Like, or not like, so he just comes back?
You don't know.
It's a bird in its mouth.
Doesn't matter.
It's a funky bird. It's not just a regular one.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do instead is it's gonna try to claw, and it turns around to Rahid, and it's going to roll an attack.
I don't think
down
he's
on my
up
planet.
there.
Okay, I'm behind it now. Okay.
Yeah, no, behind it.
I'm gonna stay at blast range for sure.
Yeah, you're at blast range, so it's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Alright.
Whew, low AC as well.
So, as the fly-in goes to claw Rahid, it misses just very close. And now it's your turn, James.
Alright. Bonus action disengage. I'm moving 30 feet backwards away from it.
Rogue.
Okay.
Freaking rogue.
I will have my raven in its mouth attempt to peck its tongue.
Ow.
Here we go, more. I'm guessing it's just a flat one. Does it get advantage from being in its mouth, or is it just a peck?
Like, would you
Does
say
it get
it's? Would you
advantage
say
from
it's?
being in its mouth?
Would you?
Jesus.
Would you?
He flanks the one from within. That's what I want on the t-shirt.
Are you gonna have the bird move around in the mouth?
Huh? It's just gonna try and peck him. Just go.
Flanking's rule is that
Yeah.
you should be out of the line of sight
Okay, then it
when
works.
attacking.
Does it get advantage from being in its mouth?
That is okay, great.
What's your ruling?
Yeah, that's the ruling. Just advantage.
Freaking amazing.
There we go. I'll just put that one down. Alright. Raven's not blessed. I am, so peck it more. That's a crit!
Oh my god.
It does 1 damage, because it doesn't roll for damage. It does 1 point of damage.
So,
But it gets its tonsil.
so as the raven is in the mouth, it kind of moves around. It moves around and then eventually just moves to the tongue and pecks it, and it does mitigates very little of the flying.
It's like being bitten by a mosquito.
It takes 1 damage. Yeah.
1 damage from a crit. Oh yeah. And then I will attempt to blast it with an eldritch boar. Alright. That's a 14 to hit.
14
Oh, no, that's a 16 to hit.
still hits.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot to add the bless on. That goes to... That's a 6 force damage. Right on the butt.
Using an eldritch, it's a blast, right?
Eldritch blast, yeah. Yeah, so the raven within its mouth got a crit with its attack on its tongue and dealt 1 damage.
Oh my god.
And it did 1 piercing damage. It doesn't have any dice damage.
Does James get
Wasted.
sneak damage because he the raven? Sorry, the lion is engaged with me.
Well, it's not
And
a
me.
dexterity attack. I'm Eldritch blasting it. It's using my charisma, not dex. If I use my rapier bow,
Sneak attack doesn't say that it has to be a spell attack or a melee attack. It works on ranged attack.
yeah, like bows and
It
stuff,
was
finesse
an
weapons.
attack.
Let me check that out real quick.
Let me
Which
check
must
as
be
well.
finesse weapons.
No, it doesn't say anything about.
The attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
Beginning
Oh,
at first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a force distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, the attack must use a finesse. Oh, okay, yeah. It says
There you
the
go, yeah.
attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
Otherwise, imagine the sneak
Oh.
attack with a full-powered Eldritch Blast. Oh,
Oh,
god.
God.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon,
Hilariously
not range
broken.
spell.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
weapon,
using it,
not
I
range
know
spell.
that, but it's like, Eldritch
So-
Blast still does a lot of damage.
Alright,
so-
how do
I have a
you...
Vapier if I want to sneak.
At this moment.
At the
Ju-
current level of 2 levels in Rogue, 1d6 doesn't cancel out Eldritch Blast. for a Vapier.
James, how do you have your character use magic?
Very simply, bang. There's no flare or anything into it. No incantations, just point shoot.
Okay.
Bang.
So,
Special
looking,
efficiency.
like, after disengaging 30 feet,
Bang.
he... Rahid,
Nope.
Rahid,
Block.
Rahid, you summons a burst of magic, dealing 6 force damage.
It's like,
Ready to go. I've got my water gun.
was that a water gun?
Yes, a water
I thought
gun.
it
It
was-
pulled out an assault rifle.
No, I obviously knew it wasn't. I thought it was like a BB gun.
Oh no. Alright, and now it's Light's turn again.
It's my turn again. Okay, I'm still up on this thing, aren't I?
Let there be light.
Yeah.
Let me update the maps. Oh, I hate it. This is gonna...
I'm a spellcaster, and most of my spells are ranged. And I can't Thunderwave right now because if I
Oh, look
Thunderwave,
who's
I'll
back.
end up getting.
Back
Oh,
again.
fucking, now you're back. That's it. It's messed up
Oh
the
my
screen again.
god!
It would only mess Kraken's position.
Hold on a minute.
If I'm not wrong.
Not
Yeah,
really
just
bad.
kick this.
Kick
Just
that.
kick this traitor. Yeah, kick this traitor. He abandoned us.
Oh,
No.
that's not
We know where your loyalties lie, bitch.
By the way, that's the command too, by the way.
Go back to traveling, you bard.
Yeah.
By the way, that's the command. That's a command.
What?
Look into the entertainment hall.
Okay, I should do this.
Yes, that is awesome.
So this I'd share with you that. Well,
Okay. Let me just. Where's the map? Hold on.
yeah,
Thing.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I'm right on this thing's ass. Okay. I am. No, that didn't mean to sound dirty. It just was. I'm going to back up 30 feet
In what direction?
in whatever direction is opposite to where the thing is.
6. Alright.
The polarity of those two.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. What could I do as a bonus action? I'm always stuck with bonus action. Not a lot, because I'm not in archer form, and I don't fancy going into it. So I am going to cast. I can't use that one because that'll hurt you. I mean, I could, but it'll hurt you.
Oh. If you want me to disengage, I might.
No, it's fine. I've got something else I can do. So again, she's gonna clutch onto the crystal, and then like using the crystal, she's gonna kind of draw certain like constellations, and then they're gonna glow, and then they're gonna kind of form together and shoot out, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. So. Guide that ball. So let me do an attack roll. Oh, 12.
12. Nope, that's not enough.
I've got bless. Thank you. Hold on, let me see what I got on my D4. 2. 14.
And that hits.
Hey!
Yay!
So let me. I'm gonna use my star map use of that.
Started with mast. I was going. What?
No, so basically, I have Guiding Bolt as a spell prepared naturally, like all the time, but I can use it once. So I've got uses and then I've got spell slots, so I'm gonna use the star map
Oh, okay.
as. So it just basically means I get an extra use of Guiding Bolt. Let's have a look and see what I hit for. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's 16 radiant damage. And whoever it is that attacks it next has advantage.
Yeah.
Could be me.
And to be fair, Matt, I'm gonna be Kraken. I'm gonna be fair. Because I moved out of its melee range, it still does have a reaction. So if you'd like, you can have an opportunity attack against.
Yeah, I'll try it. I forgot about that.
I
It's,
was about to point that out, but I thought you guys discussed that already.
nah, it's
Yeah.
fine. My memory is like. Keep in mind this. I haven't DM'd in like 5 months. I've been working on work.
Yeah, I understand.
So for me, because I'm still new, it's not nailed in my head.
Well, talk about this is the first time any of us have ever played D&D.
Yeah. But so I got a 16.
16 hits. My armor class is 16.
First damage taken.
Yeah, me. Again.
So that's 2d8.
2d8. I'm glad that I took them 6 temp hit points. Yo.
8. You take 8 damage.
Okay, so my temp hit points are gone. I'm into my standard hit points now. Okay.
Yep.
And then, I need to make a concentration check because of Bless as well, so let me just do that. Oh, but I have advantage because I've got my dragon form up, I believe. Yeah, so let me just roll a d20. To be fair, it doesn't matter because my dragon form's up. I'm going to naturally pass it anyway because I can't get below a 10. So... Never mind. So yeah, so just so you know, with dragon form, when I've got my dragon form up, basically, if I'm having to throw to concentrate on a spell, I can't throw less than a 10.
Ah.
So it basically, if I was to roll and it was to be like a 5 or something, it automatically makes it 10.
Okay.
So because the damage was, you have to go half damage or hit 10, depending on which is higher.
Oh yeah,
With
which is higher.
Yeah, with obviously it being an 8, it'd have been a 10 anyway, so I'd automatically pass it.
Alright.
Just so you're aware.
Okay. And then it should be Morag's turn.
Yeah. With advantage because of, again, thanks to light. And my d4 just went flying. But I rolled a 19, and adding to that would be
Bless.
plus. Oh wait, I forgot about my dueling. I get a 2+2 on the damage rolls.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Yes. Okay. So that would be 22 with bless. 22 plus 3, 25 with bless.
Hits.
Machine.
Dragon's like, what is happening?
It hits.
What do you mean 25? You're level 4.
25, so that would be 1d6 plus 1d6 for Slayer's Prey plus 2 plus 3.
Nice.
2 natural ones. You, James, you made it happen.
Snake eyes.
So 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2, 7 points of damage.
7 points.
Yes. And if you want to add plus 2 for the last time, you can, otherwise don't. It's fine. That was my mistake. I should have called it.
I'll just do 7 for now.
Okay.
So as... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I calculated bonus wrong. It was +5, not +3. So it would have been 27 to hit. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. But, as Morag does another jab at the side of the fur, it cuts another part. You cut the same part just to make sure that that wound never heals. And you deal 7 damage. Then it's the lion's to act. Yeah, I got the math right. So the lion is going to move. I'll show you in a minute here.
Is it going for me? Please leave me alone.
It's gonna move around behind Morag.
But stay in its range?
And stay in its range.
Okay.
Because I did realize something. That you're not the... We're not all the only ones... We're not... I forgot something. I did not read the text very well. So... I realized something. Where is it? Yep. Here's the map. Basically, it went from... If you notice the previous map, the lion basically moved in back like a U-turn. And it's gonna have you...
How big is the lion?
How big is
What's
it?
the size?
Large.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So then it will take 4 squares instead of 1.
4 squares?
Mm.
Yeah.
Because large take like 10.
Hey, big boys.
Yeah, that
yeah,
makes
big
sense.
boys.
That makes sense.
Not too big.
Yeah, I'll just keep it that way anyway, since it's still enough in range.
Yeah.
Anyways, it moved at least 20 feet. So I'm gonna have Morag do a DC strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. And I get blessed as well.
And you get blessed.
Yes.
Such a good spell.
Such a good spell. Do I get anything from tough? No. Okay. No problem. Whoopee. 10.
Oh, that fails.
Is that
So
with
you
bless
have to
or without
sustain a
bless?
claw attack.
Let's give you 1.
Oh my god.
You
I tried,
now
sorry.
you take 6.
No, you did good.
You-
Oh wait. No. 7 plus. It fails at fucking 12. Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. So you deal 6. You take 6 damage.
Oof.
He's dead. Level 1 wizard dead.
You know my pain.
Oh wait.
No.
Yes. 6 plus 5 actually. So that would be 11 damage.
Hey,
Alrighty.
right, you lose 80 of your maximum hit points.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm not reading text properly. That's my fault.
No, he's just fucking. It doesn't take your hit points maximum. He's just being an ass.
Yeah, I know. But and then now I get an action again. So it's gonna try to bite. I would say it's.
Am I prone after losing the strength save?
It says if a lion moves at 20 feet straight towards
An enemy.
an enemy,
I was engaged with it. How did it move 20 feet?
each tile is 5. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless don't worry about it.
Is
Undo
it straight towards? Isn't it?
straight
Isn't
towards.
it
So
straight
miss.
towards?
Just undo what I did. I had open.
Okay, so I don't lose any hit points or go.
Yeah, don't. Just fix it.
Hold
Keep
on,
him.
hold on. Back. Retcon.
Retcon.
Gonna die.
Alright, anyways, I technically did flank you, though.
You can't flank
One-hand flank.
alone.
Yeah, so I'll
You need
just...
to have somebody engage with them to flank.
Yeah, alright, let me, you know what I'll do?
It goes like this. You go like.
Alright, let me
You go
fix
like
this. Let me fix this.
If I'm facing like this.
So let me do this and undo that movement. So we're back to the original.
Reminded me of Friends.
Yep, it's fine. So he'll basically just do a bite attack at this point, which was originally what we'll
Alrighty.
do.
Yeah.
And I know the bird's in the mouth. Would that give me disadvantage?
Huh?
Is that disadvantage, or do I just not hit at all?
No. Normally. Attack normally at me.
Okay.
It's not- it's- well, I'm
How
trying
is
to get
that
the bird
bird
to be
alive
defeated.
in
I want it to
Alright,
die.
it's 16. 16.
16 is my AC that hits.
We're a really low AC party. No one
Alright,
gets shield.
2d10.
I need a shield.
Alright, so I got
Have a shield, that's what
2d10.
my OC is what it is.
I got 14 damage out of that.
Holy shit. Okay. I would rather prefer that 11 damage. But no, it's fine.
No, let's just say it bounced, it's fine.
Like a mushroom now.
Okay.
Does that go my turn?
And remember, I gave you potions to start off.
Yeah, 2 potions of healing.
Shit, did
2d4
we?
plus
Oh,
2. Yeah.
we all got that?
Yeah.
Did we?
Oh,
2
okay,
potions
I
of healing,
didn't-
2d4
I didn't-
plus 2.
Two,
Let me
two
just add
potions
that.
of healing.
I'll take yours if you want me to.
No, it's fine.
Nope, not at all. Now it's
Your
not. I'm not
passions.
giving it to
Does it go
anybody.
my turn?
It is now your turn.
Heck. That's a 7 to hit. Do I get advantage from being in its mouth? Still.
Yes.
Hell yeah, I'm in its mouth. In all the right ways.
Oh, motherfucker.
I was cocked. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
1 damage.
I'm just not gonna. I'm just not gonna say anything at that point.
I'm gonna get you eventually.
I'll-
I'm gonna finish you off. Even with
I'm
cocked
surprised.
die while I'm in your mouth, so.
I'm surprised why Lion is not paying any attention to that and try to crush it in his mouth.
Alright. Now, any other action?
The bird, my raven, is gonna move around its mouth to be on the teeth. It's gonna put itself on the biggest fangs in its mouth. Like, come on, do it.
Bite me.
I will also
Bite me,
Eldritch
come on,
Blast.
bite me.
I will Eldritch Blast it. That's a
I
20
like the
to
idea,
hit,
like, whenever this
a
like goes
22
to
to
like
hit
go
even,
bite
22
somebody,
to-
this person they're like
and 22 to hit, and that's 13 force damage.
Alright. So just sending a blast straight at the flying.
flying.
The magic, what kind, like, isn't it the Eldritch, what kind of Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast force damage. Just
Force?
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Teeth.
Eldritch Blast. Got some more and more. And so I didn't take Patron of the old ones, so.
Magic flies straight to the flying's face and deals 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
14 damage.
13.
13
damage. 14 if you include the Raven Peck.
Oh yeah, so 14 damage. And was also pecked a bit on the inside.
Basically cleaning its teeth.
Is it now one of its teeth's got chip in it, it's gonna need a filling.
Oh,
Alright.
And then I will then run up behind it.
Oh my god.
Actually, how far? Well, I have a bonus action I can use to dash extra far. So even though it's gone on the other side,
You can still make it, yeah.
I can go run around the other side of it.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, I love rogues, but paladins still come first.
Alright. What is anything else you're gonna do?
That's my turn. That's all my.
Also, it's facing to the left. So,
I get behind it. I want to be behind it while I'm also in its mouth, so.
Stop it. You know what my mind is like and how I will take these comments.
I'm going to finish it off one way or another.
All right, I have sent the updated map, and then it goes to light.
It's me. Oh shit. I was trying to read this spell, but I got distracted by dirty talk. Well, first things first, I'm gonna use my bonus action, and again, I'm gonna look at Morag and see that he took a bit of a beating there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to again take the crystal and like point it towards him, and light's gonna form from it in like almost flame-like, and it's gonna flick up, and the embers are gonna kind of shoot towards him and attach to his wounds, and slightly start stitching those wounds up. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
We're back in a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me just off he goes. So 8, you get to heal 8.
Thank you very much.
And I will mark off that I have done that spell. And then I just want to double check with this.
What's up?
The spell.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I get to choose who's hurt by it or not, or if it's just everybody.
What spell is it?
Moonbeam.
Moving?
Moonbeam.
Okay,
Like, you know, the
moonbeam.
moonbeam.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have a feeling it's whoever.
Let me check.
Silvery beam that pales slightly on a 5-foot radius in a 40-foot high cylinder. When the creature enters the spell's name for the first time or starts there, it's engulfed in flames. Let me see here.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot radius, and you can keep it
Yeah.
in one place. So
It'd lose. We'd lose bless though. That's the only thing. So I probably
here's
actually.
the thing. If because the line is large and it's 10 feet.
That's it.
long,
Because
so-
it's big.
Yeah.
It
so
only, I could
cross
make it so
two
it
times.
only hits the lion. But if I do that, I have to drop concentration on bless, and bless has been pretty clutch for us so far.
Say do it.
So.
I'll say do it. If you feel like it will make a lot of attack, then do it.
It's just I'm running out of first level spells.
I mean, even at successful damage, it will do half
You know-
of 2d10.
Don't matter. I've made my mind up. I'm going to cast a second level guiding bolt towards it. So it's gonna hurt a little bit more.
And it's gonna be with the crystals.
Oh yes. So basically, like after the kind of flames come up and then go and attached to Morag, she's then gonna kind of like pull it closer, and again start drawing constellations, and those constellations are gonna form into a bolt and just fly at it. But it's like she's written more constellations, and this bolt seems a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter than the last one because I'm upcasting.
Hmm.
So let me see if I hit first. So that's 22 without bless. So let's add bless to it. 3. 25.
Hits.
Okay, so this is gonna hurt a little bit more. Oh, that's a lot of dice. 19 radiant damage.
Nice.
And the next person to attack again gets advantage.
That would be me.
That would be you!
Should be
Alright.
the Raven. Has the highest damage output of all of us.
Seriously.
All right.
If nothing else, it's consistent.
All right.
One.
Yeah.
So
And
Now it's-
I've been pretty consistent as well. I've been hitting between 8 to 12 regularly.
the winged
Slash.
at the current state, the winged lion is kind of like, distracted. He's like cycling between 3 people. His nature is kind of getting confuddled as he's hurt and injured. So he then goes and makes the decision to attack Rahid.
Oh,
Is
not
it-
the
is it
Raven.
my turn?
The Raven's on its teeth. Oh, okay.
And it rolls
Wait, is it
Kraken?
What's up?
Morgan's turn?
Isn't it my turn?
Oh yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll just keep. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
How dare you?
How dare you,
I
you
get
fool!
the guys in the vault now. I know the crew.
No, my brain's derping. Sorry.
Dagwell says it's not your turn, so
That's
therefore...
our advantage.
It's our advantage, yes.
It's my turn on the Xbox.
Alright, sorry about
Okay.
that.
Get off!
No worries, you're fine. Alright, I'll slash at it again.
Okay.
Advantage. And bless.
Bless as well. 17 plus 1, 18.
Hits.
Heads. Okay. So that would be 1d6 for damage, 1d6 for Slayer Spray, and plus 2 for the thingy.
Thingy.
6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 2, 13 points of piercing damage. It's a short sword, so yeah, it's a piercing damage.
The wound on the lion, after being slashed in time, is now basically gone in point, to where you can kind of see a part of the almost nearly to where you can see the insides of it. And as it's slashed enough, it deals, it said 14?
13.
13?
13.
Okay. 13 damage.
I've been regularly between 12 and 13 except once.
Yeah.
Wait,
So.
look, stun lock it.
All right, and now it
Do
go,
it
and now it goes to slash. Now it's gonna go to slash.
No.
In confusion, like it's very confused on what its best course of action can do. So it's going to attack Rahid,
Oh, what about the...
and I get a 15 to hit.
That hits.
What is your armor class? That is wank.
14!
Oh my
I have a
god.
plus 3 to dex. I'm a rogue, so I'm wearing leather. 11 plus 3.
Damn it. Yeah, I
And
am
it
wearing
deals
leather.
15.
Hide.
It deals 12 damage to you.
Alright. You know I'm gonna get Revenge of the Raven though, so at war of attrition we're gonna win. 1 to 14,
Alright.
let's roll. Is that its turn?
That's its turn.
Alright, how rough does this flying look?
Pretty rough.
Dying, man.
You know what I want to get the killing blow with, so I'm gonna...
Do it.
Well, I'm facing it, so I'm not flanking it, am I?
You're facing it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm facing it, so it's gonna be a flat attack. I'm gonna use my rapier. Actually... wait. Well, I do have a bonus action. Bonus action disengaged, I just walk 5 feet backwards.
Nope.
No. Oh, Eldritch Blast. That is not as good. That's only a 10.
Boom.
Oh, I got blessed though. So 13. I'm pretty sure that's still a miss.
Hits.
Oh, 13 hit.
13 hits.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah. Oh, that's another 10 on that. So that's 14 force damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see. I gotta. Wait, it's advantage from being in its mouth. Come on.
Oh my god, if the
Yeah!
Raven kills it,
22 to hit.
the Raven pecks it to death.
No matter what, you're killing it. So
Yeah. So
How?
I'm
How?
gonna blast it as it's facing towards me and kind of veers up the wall. I'm gonna blast it in like the chin, so it knocks up. And at that moment where its head's kind of being knocked back, like it's being uppercutted by the Eldritch Blast, maybe its mouth's going on for right, just sees the tonsil dangling, and it's gonna go on that, bite around it, and just pull on it. And kind of go,
Nice. Just rip its throat out.
yes,
Just rip its throat out, basically.
with a raven from within.
all right.
Yes. Raven just goes.
The lion, as it
So
was.
I finished it inside its mouth, so.
Yep. The lion falls down, laying dead with all of its sick wounds. All of its wounds, and passes away quietly.
Does he passes with Raven in his mouth or does
Uh,
he manages to escape?
Wait, what happened?
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I commanded the wrong one. I commanded... Whoops.
Voices. Mutiny.
Yeah, I used the wrong one.
You messed.
It's just all gone to shit.
Oh god. Next time, do one thing. Kraken, just record the screen just like this. Like,
That's
don't
it.
put overlay on it, and use the overlay in the editing system to apply.
Oh, yeah, true. I'll do that this time. Next time.
Well, learning.
Learning. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
All right. So with the encounter being over, people walk up behind you. As the guards are looking, fun fact, I actually forgot what was happening before this because of the combat encounter.
Who's
Uh,
nearest to me right now? Like, out of the two of them, who's nearest to me?
So go back to tavern actually for something
Yeah.
special.
Oh.
Yeah.
Literally, like,
So they're both like kind of like they're nervous about the damage that could be done. Like if they pretty much are the two guards. Like they're basically the guards at the gate, the ones that always guard the gate.
no, but out of Rahid and Morag, who's closest to me right
Morag.
now?
Oh, who's closer?
Yeah.
I'd have to say Morag, yeah.
Okay, Light's just gonna kind of almost like run up and like just shove her face in your chest and just be like, just hide me for like a minute. And she's gonna like hide her face and like put her claws in and just like lay up against you.
As I kind of walk around the body of the...
And I just pet the dog.
It's like a,
Not
it's
fucking
like
down.
the cycle, the circle, the fly, and make eye contact with Morg. I'm just gonna mouth the words, better you than me.
And as soon as I feel like the shift go back, I'll be like, thank you! Did anybody see? I don't think
I have to
anybody
open
saw.
up this
I think
sliding
everyone was
door
already
to let
running
them
in
in.
fear to when they noticed you approaching the beast. They all protected themselves in the carnival,
That's fine.
so they didn't see anything.
Yeah, so basically she puts her head in and it's like dog-like, and she pulls her head back out and she's back half elf. Thanks for that.
Yep.
I need
I
a
just
drink.
nod back and like
Mhm.
you're welcome kind of a gesture and
Alcohol.
act natural.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and burn the lion.
The lion just can't react because it's dead. So you just
No.
I kind of wait. I will look for any alchemic ingredients in the land.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
She'll put the crystal back for now then.
Can I help with that?
Investigation.
Yes.
Can I
I
help
can
with that and give him
guidance.
advantage?
Oh, thank you for the guidance.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, is can
I'd help
James help
that.
me?
Yes.
And I think it's still technically blessed as well, so...
Not so much that I necessarily have experience finding these things, but when you like cut it open to check its guts, I'll just hold the flap
This
open.
doesn't work on skill checks if I'm.
That's fine, you have guidance instead.
Oh, thank you. So you press it to do attack and saving throw only. Okay.
Guidance is just basically anything, so...
Yeah, it's same thing.
Same thing, it's just for everything.
Potato. Yep.
Glad that Raven didn't die. Because if something kills the Raven, for the next 24 hours I have advantage on all attacks on it.
Now I see why they were trying to make the Raven kill.
Kill the Raven, I get it back at a short rest!
It's mouth!
Ooh, natural 4. So that would be 17 plus 4, 21.
21.
Yep.
So you notice that there's a lot of alchemy ingredients. So what kind of alchemy ingredients are you looking for?
Yeah,
Anything
it's
I can
different.
find. I'm because you know the kind of thing I am.
Yep.
So I make potions to enhance my performance in battle. So.
Oh my god, you're a witch.
Looking for things to enhance your performance.
Exactly. I'm a monster
Let me
slayer
use
who's an
Luke's
alchemist as well.
sword.
So yeah,
Obviously,
what?
blood.
How much gold worth of alchemist ingredients I can extract from it?
I would say, since it's a large lion, I'd probably say it's about like 100.
Nice.
Sorted.
Okay. Adding that.
Alright.
Can I burn it now?
As a reward, I want to quickly go up to the
I
lion's
kind
head.
of bow and gesture towards light. Please go ahead.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to the lion's head. I bend down, do something. I'm hunched over, you can't quite see. But you do notice I feed something to the raven. And then when it goes back on my shoulder and I walk away, you notice one of the lion's eyes are missing.
Burn it now.
Alright.
It's just kind of here. It's gross. I'm just. Everything should return to the earth.
Alright.
And then I cast produce flame.
So, after a while, one of the people... There's one person that was... As an airship approaches, knowing that there was attack being placed, one of the main investigators from the Peacemaker was called over to investigate the scene of what happened at the start, and they walk on out.
Nothing, because there's nothing there, because it's burnt.
And they see you you see the party that slew the lion.
Flying.
The flying. They slew the flying, and what happens is they immediately go to investigate the body before going to you. And they notice something strange about the body that none of you could have noticed.
It's on fire. Yeah.
And
It's currently on fire.
He then approaches
Mutilated.
the party and says, "Hey, the name's Joy the Heartbreaker."
Ah! I know that name.
Yeah, only James knows who that is. And
Who the fuck is
God damn.
and I'm the lead.
I look back and I say, who the fuck is Heartbreaker?
It is I.
this? You.
The eye of shining justice is throbbing.
I
And
already don't like this guy.
and he goes up to you guys and says, "What in the world happened here?"
Lion attacked, we killed.
I see. I know you didn't kill them. You just wanted to help defend. I get it. And then he suddenly gets distracted by the one that won the beauty contest. As they're just waiting out there. But he stops himself because he works for the Peacemaker. So he stops himself and he's like... He just winks at her and says, "Well, I appreciate you for defending it, but we're gonna have to take this lion's body, and investigate it."
It's
Sure,
ash.
go ahead.
It's literally been burnt to ash.
Don't...
I'm sorry. I didn't.
And fully knowing that the half of the body is already burnt, I go, sure, go ahead.
Do you want me to stop burning it? I mean, it's pretty much gone. I'm
Can
sorry.
you please do that? He says.
No, it's kind of ash.
Okay.
I didn't know you wanted the body. If I'd have known, like, it's kind of ritualistic, I suppose. Everything, goes to the earth, and it's the earth, and I'm really sorry.
Everything will be...
Goddamn corner.
That is so creepy.
It's perfectly bright for me, but I can't pick it up.
Everything is gonna be fine. We have all the tools in the world to get what we need to do.
But I can do this really cool thing. And the ash suddenly, melts into the ground and forms into flowers. And I cast Druidcraft and be like, "It looks pretty now, though."
He says, "It does look pretty." He picks up the flower and puts it in his pocket.
The roses.
The roses, yeah.
Roses, yeah.
He picks up the roses.
Blood red roses.
And then he says, "You guys seem a little wounded and tired. Why don't you go get some rest?"
Strangely enough, that's what we were doing. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go.
What are you guys...
Nice meeting
What...
you.
I kind of just hang a little bit behind and I put my hands on my hips and I turn back to this guy and I say, "So, how did this lion got here?"
the guard, like, the guards basically, the guards tell you, oh, we just heard it was in the clear. And,
In the clear?
like, it was clear to come on out. Because the guards had a guard post going, but they couldn't see, they don't have good eyesight, so they could only see, like, big things.
They all have to wear really thick glasses.
Yeah, so, like, they didn't have their glasses on shift, so they just couldn't see anything, so they only knew if it was safe or not.
Oh my god.
Hey, who's on
I
watch right now?
I kind
Blind
of
guy.
give him a very suspicious eye and I go, uh-huh. Anyways, if you need any other assistance, you can find us in the tavern. We are professionals and we like to get paid for the work.
You do.
And then,
She's walking away.
but then they go up and tell that.
I just turn towards the light and go, hey, I'm helping you guys here.
Yeah.
I need alcohol.
And alcohol, you need money.
Your inner fairy is coming to me. Your inner fairy is coming to my mind when you do that.
She's like still walking away at this point. She's like, fuck this, I need money.
I turn back to this guy. For Bill, we are in the tavern's basement, having rooms. We also will appreciate some complimentary alcohol. And I just point at him, and then I turn around and start walking towards the tavern as well.
And what do you do, James?
Because I can be waiting around the exit watching. I've not been going back to tavern as while pass goes by. I'm just like, well, clearly you're as good a businessman as you are a fighter.
That's my job. It's my bread. It's my living. If I don't know how to sell my services, I would not get paid. I would not be able to fight another day. Won't you agree with that?
I believe there are things of greater value than money.
Of course they are. Righteous justice and all that, but not every fight is about.
I'm not
Ah.
talking about justice.
Then what?
Wisdom. Knowledge.
And does your wisdom say you can fight on empty stomach?
My wisdom says if you know the right things, you don't have to fight at all.
I agree with that, but sometimes you have to fight because your belly needs food and your bed needs warmth.
Head back to the tavern.
I kind of just nod back and follow him.
So like, I'd say as they're walking, I'm talking to, you know, the shy, nice bartender. You should have seen him. Like, oh my god, the sword was going. And like, he was so brave. And it even tried to bite him. And he just basically shook it off. Like, he needed no assistance. We were just there watching. He is amazing.
Can you roll for?
Oh, there he is now.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no, saying I'm gonna by this point I'd walk a bit faster. I kind of catch the tail end of that conversation as I'm passing by. I kind of them just give them a completely blank look. At, yes, that's entirely what happened. And then just walk past. So if you need a help action there, there you go.
Yep.
What would it be? Persuasion?
It would have been persuasion, but that covers it.
Wait, sure, would it be deception? Because
It would be
that's
decep.
what I do.
That is
It
true.
doesn't
It would
matter
be
what it is,
deception.
'cause that's a natural fucking 20, bitches.
No!
You should have seen the size of a lion. It was 60 foot tall.
It's huge. But we didn't even have to do anything. He just went and straight destroyed it in front of us. He
He
was
killed it so hard
heroic.
there's no body left, despite how big
literally
it was.
burned. He walks
That's how
in and
hot
he
he
is
is.
fucking shining in her eyes, bitch.
All right.
So about those rooms, still definitely only need 2, yeah?
Yep. And then they go over to you. You are the saviors of the Millennium Carnival. Yeah.
So close.
You.
Yeah, give me the keys. Give me the
They.
keys.
We're gonna give you. We're gonna escort you to your rooms.
I just put hand on Riha's shoulder, and as she says Millennium Falcon, I put hand on Riha's shoulder and say, Chewie, we are home.
As a Arnie. Chewbacca stopped by Arnie.
You're the guy. Yeah, the guy of the woodwind realm.
It's Italian Chewie.
So, what do you guys do? Do you take your rests, or?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get a room not underground. I want one if there's an upper floor.
Hmm.
No.
The upper floor is for the VIP area, right?
Yeah, you could probably. Honestly, you could probably try and request the VIP room.
Oh yeah.
Free.
I already have access to it, right?
You do, yes. But
Okay, so I go to the manager and I say, so,
More like
you know, I
Howland.
have I have access to the upper floor, right?
and they say yes,
And-
yes.
And you saw what happened there, right? Consider these two as my associates. Can you accommodate to the upper floor as
Well,
well?
of course, anything for you.
Thank you very much. As it seems like I turn to the nervous one and ask, "What's your name?"
Her name. Let me.
Oh
pull-
shit, yeah, we've done all this, we've got no idea who this was.
yeah. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
We
I
were not
came
interested in
prepared.
the
I
name,
came
right?
prepared. Her name.
She's an NPC, we don't even know who she is.
Yeah. Well, you guys requested it. I was just like, I don't know how important you're gonna make this person. So.
You send us in a tavern, we're gonna make somebody important for sure.
All right. So
I
what?
mean, at least a notch on a certain person's bedpost, so please.
All right. I'm gonna send it to all of you in general. This is for my random list. And now I have to add this to the improv notes.
Yes.
Alright.
Salma.
Do I have improv notes set up on here? Dang it! I thought I came prepared with that at least.
Selma Ashake.
Do this. Nice shy lady. Nice shy tavern maid.
Thanks for the Tinder profile. So.
Oh my god. Tavern maid. Has.
You're right.
Feel free to.
Spy maid looking to be left alone.
By the way, feel free to roleplay while I write this down.
I will go acquire myself a room on as high a floor as I can get.
Okay, go. You can. Let me just.
You asked for roleplay? Fair
Yeah.
dues.
Yeah, so like you can probably do some dialogue. I need to write this down.
Once I find a room, I would go over, and if it hasn't got a window facing outside,
It does, yeah.
I'd go open that up pretty wide, and then send my raven out to go to sit on the roof, so it could watch around the tavern.
Okay.
What I'd say is, Rahid, you get a knock on your door.
So her name is Salma. Sorry, I just zoned out a little. I was.
It's
reading
in
everything.
it's in general.
Yeah. So her name is Salma, right?
Yep.
Or your
Okay. So I say that I think it would be appropriate to ask if Salma can take care of our rooms and any of our requirements.
That can be arranged.
Bam, 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 bam.
That can be arranged.
Okay, so
I would take care of every
I
room-
just grab her
room.
hand and I say, then I will take her with me, with us, and have a good night.
Hey.
All right.
Rahid, you get a knock on your door.
Don't get a response. Okay.
You get another
Door's
knock
not
at the door.
locked.
No, you get another
Yep.
knock at the door.
Because right now I'm going through the eyes and ears of the raven outside.
This is the Raven not here.
The raven is on the roof.
Yeah. So I'm basically just going to get a good view of everyone so I'd be able to see who's coming in and out of the tavern. Because obviously, while Rahid needs sleep, the raven does not. And the raven can wake Rahid up.
And
So I'm
as I
basically
take-
setting the
as I
alarm.
take Selma in my room, I just shut down every door and window to make sure that Raven doesn't spy on us.
Now
Well,
let's see what the perception of a raven is.
Shit. Oh, please tell me it's a natural 20. Please tell me it's a
Alright.
natural 20.
That's all that's going to
Please.
be, because one other great thing my raven has is mimicry.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So if I can save that into its sound cloud.
Oh.
No! Why is that a thing?
There's an unsettling thing ever in the middle of a fight, you hear the raven grunting sound like more. I'm
What's
like,
that sound? That's definitely a distraction.
sure, do
technique.
I roll perception?
Yeah. Go for it.
No.
Bad guy dice. Here we go.
Yes, natural 20. Natural 20, call it. Do it.
21.
That'll do.
Oh my god.
I'm not what, but this is a raven and I have a lion.
This is weird.
Luckily,
Just
I don't
pointing
have
that
to
out.
listen to it. He doesn't, the raven does.
Also the time right now is probably 11 o'clock at night.
And, well, that happens some point later, and, well, after the raven sits on the roof in the best vantage point possible, and come back to my own senses.
What
Am I
I'd
just hearing
probably
someone go...
No, what I'd probably say at some point, because you still feel, don't you? It's a case of you just don't hear or see.
Yeah.
You suddenly feel someone grab you and a spell being cast on you.
How about that?
That's roll an attack. See if you hit me.
Sure. Mission armed attacks. It's just strength, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll cast my spell.
That's a 20 to hit, not natural.
Well, that hits. How much do you take?
I'm guessing it's a minimum 1 damage, so 1. Otherwise, you would get healed by because I have a -1 strength.
Okay, see, one. Congratulations. You.
1
It was
damage.
It was cure wounds. She thought you were dead. So you get 7 points of healing.
Well, this is like, just as my senses are coming back, and it's in that very sense point, so it does a bang immediate reaction.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
Calm
Ah,
down, I didn't hit you that hard. I can't.
It hurts a lot still. My nose. If my nose bleeding, I think you've made my nose bleed.
It's
Holy shit.
one drop, not even bleeding, it's just 1 drop.
What the fuck, Matt? I thought you were dead. Like you just weren't doing anything.
I wasn't.
The fuck? What
Wait,
the hell happened?
wait, what?
Welcome, by the way. Fuck you.
What?
So basically, she's not got any response. She's worried, opened the door, seen him just fucking comatose, has thought there's something wrong, gone and cured his wounds. He's obviously realised that's happened and fucking hit her. So that's what's just happened. Ow!
I thought you said my name for a minute, so I was just like, wait, what did I do?
It's
Ow,
nothing to
that-
be alarmed about more than your not even broken nose.
You fucking broke my nose. The fuck? I was trying to
Medicine check, is it broken?
At this moment, I just
You know
knock
what? I'm gonna medicine check this fucking shit.
at this moment, I just come and
11.
knock at the door, and I
You
say,
are busy, mister.
"Can you guys keep it down?"
It's,
And then I leave immediately.
Wait, no. Wait a sec. Just as you're going to go, just hold my hand out. Raven comes back in.
grunting.
Slowly goes over to you. Just without flap, it goes over to you, goes into your very end, just goes, "Ugh."
That was insanely quick. I'm just
I
saying.
kinda just
like-
strangle Raven's
Make
neck.
an attack.
Don't-
Make an attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That would be dexterity, right? Or strength, right?
Yes, unarmed attack, so
17.
strength and proficiency. 17, that's a hit, roll damage, and no matter what, instead has 1 hit point.
So that would
You
be actually
squeeze it.
my strength would be 1 plus 3, so that would be 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
You just
You-
killed the raven.
You squeeze it. It doesn't crunch or squawk. It goes, and then your hand, you obviously like this black vapor goes into your blood and starts going up.
Ow, this is not how this was supposed to go. You go back to fucking. Like, go away.
I give one look to Light and I ask, you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
I just nudge like, it's like, well, you say go back to fucking, but he's probably done already.
It sounds like it.
I haven't started yet, and I go back.
Oh shit, did we interrupt? That's even worse. Like, that poor woman. But yeah, no, anyway, thanks for that. As much as I appreciate the broken fucking nose. Fuck it, let me just...
Wait,
By the way, Kraken,
What's up?
if it is okay to ask, do I need to roll a performance check?
Oh, please!
Oh, do it! Do it!
Do it!
Do it! Do it!
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
18 plus...
Oh my
Wait.
god!
Wait a second.
Bless his nose.
While he's doing this, because I get probably a short rest first for taking a long
18 plus
rest.
1, 19.
Oh my
Wait, one
god!
sec. While you're trying to do that, outside your door, I'm just going to be constantly casting minor illusion to oh, what's an unsettling noise?
I've shut down doors, everything, so there's
It
not
doesn't
enough
matter, like,
sound coming
that's
in.
a 19. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't
all the
matter.
other shit you do.
I am not gonna describe this myself, so I'll let you
Fade
do.
to black. Fade to black.
I'm gonna let you do that because I don't feel.
Fade to black. Fade to black.
You fade to black.
You can describe the aftermath in the morning. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Ow.
I sleep peacefully.
Yo, I know. I'm speaking with you. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Absolutely undisturbed rest.
All I wanted was to look at the fucking raven and you fucking slapped me.
Oh, is that
All right,
an
is
elbow?
everyone gonna take their rest?
Yeah.
No, fucking, I'm just leaving. I'm just been like, I was just trying to help, man. I'm just trying to help. I'm sorry. And then she just leaving the door wide open.
I'll close it and then go and sleep peacefully.
I imagine I go past a certain room and then they're like, oh damn. Just keep going. Go to the next room. So she's like, literally just like they're hearing this and it's like, oh fuck's sake. Cushion and cushion.
You can't guess. Hey, can I still use the senses of my raven even when it's dead? So nothing.
No, it's dead.
There's nothing.
But what? Like that's why I asked what the state of the bird is.
Dead.
Yes, it comes
None
back
of it is
after
dead.
a rest.
It comes back after rest. Okay.
Short rest or long rest. I can throw it at anyone I like.
All right.
Get it back.
Do we have a long rest now? Can we say we had a long rest? Cause
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
Yep, you can.
Fabulous. And James gets all his spells back now. He can stop
Maximum
moaning.
hit points.
Oh, yeah, I didn't cast any spells. I just used caps.
Oh my.
I get all my spells back though, and I use the majority of my first level.
I never need any of mine.
I didn't even casted a single spell.
I did die. I was just blasting because that's how it rolls.
Well, I get all
You-
the spells that I've used, bitches. As well as my shifting back, as well as all the other shit.
Oh yeah. By the way, we've been in this recession for 3 hours and 34 minutes.
Sure.
Good question. How secure are the windows? Are they just closed? Or are they locked from inside?
I want to point out, I literally just walked into your room.
I would
That's why I
probably.
didn't lock it.
They can be locked from.
VIP area, so it should be extra.
Now the
secure,
real
right?
question is, how good is a raven with thieves' tools?
Guys,
That's not possible. No, that's not possible. Do you want to even?
Uh,
Do you want to try?
He's fucking with you.
Would you want to try? Cause I dare you.
What, a raven with thieves' tools?
Yes.
Raven is already dead.
It comes back.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yes, I say once it gets to morning, I have an idea.
Yeah. I'm willing to give you a shot, but I'll tell you it won't be easy.
Okay,
Also, because
is the-
wait. Raven is not proficient at thieves' tools, so he will roll at disadvantage.
Yep.
Depends, does it get my proficiency or not? Because it's
No, it
telepathically
wasn't.
connected.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It won't.
Alright, dexterity then, I'm guessing. So, is it at disadvantage with a +2 modifier?
Yeah.
And what? Was it? Yeah, is it
Just
using
your
its
ability-
beak with a lockpick? I'm gonna have my bad guy dice for this. Come on, bad guy dice.
I'm not trying to be that guy here, but let the DM make that make that decision too.
So the first one was 18. 18 plus 2. That second one's only a 30.
Yeah, that does.
13?
13 total.
Yeah, that won't.
That was an 18.
That won't cut it. That won't.
Damn. I was gonna give him just the
You-
rudest alarm clock ever.
James, you should feel lucky. You're not gonna lose that Raven again.
I'm just gonna give you the rudest alarm clock and fly off. And then get
I
in.
mean, I would get up at 7 because of the training that I have from, the
Should we update Emily what happened?
Oh my god, what's happening?
Raven almost picks locked instantly.
Not almost. Let me tell you the truth. It was a DC of a 20. You had to get 22.
Oh my god. Wait, which lock is it picking?
It's trying to open the window.
I was gonna be a very rude alarm clock.
Oh my god.
Because as mimically, it's listened to me talk as well.
I downright was like.
Its voice.
At this point, Light's like still in bed, like. Sleep? Not sleep.
Oh yeah. How are your windows?
My windows.
How's your windows? Are they closed and locked?
No, to be fair, Light's probably spent a little bit of time stargazing, and I'm assuming has forgot to close the window because she was watching the night sky as she fell asleep.
Alright. Just as you're getting in the phases of waking up, you're not awake yet, I'm gonna see if I can sneak the Raven in.
Okay. You tell me what your stealth is, I'll tell you if I see it.
That's a crit fail. Hits the window.
The window that is fully open, it still goes and hits
Yeah,
one of the
one of
windows
them,
anyway.
one of them's still sticking out, so it
It
just goes
went
into the spin.
sideways from one room to the other and
We're
forgot.
going down!
We're going down.
Oh, no,
Lands on the
no.
ground and looks at you with its unblinking black eyes. Goes.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're so cute. Come here. Are you hurt? Please tell
It
me.
evades.
Oh, you sweet little thing.
How
can
wide
I
are the
help?
beds? How wide are the beds? Single or double?
Imagine if it's VIP.
I'd say you both had single rooms, but Morag had a double room.
Mm-hmm.
Then it takes off back out the window as fast as it can.
No. You can sleep with me if you like. It's fine.
I consider that if
Oh, my throat does not like that noise.
walks in morning versus she would be a early riser too.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as we get up, I allow her to go and do her chores and probably bring some tea for all three of us.
I imagine Light's probably up early because she's an early riser and like sees her come down from the bar and he's just like,
Meanwhile, go and look into Morg's room. Just looks through the crack in the door. Like, he should put on pants sooner rather than later.
Oh my god.
Let the chaos begin.
I mean, I would first of all, I would ask Selma to just close the door behind her.
I'll be pressing out the hallway.
I'll be down at the bar. I'll be like,
Also, one more thing. I will ask Salma to bring bring some warm water and a bathtub.
oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
I think I'll be down in the bar. I'll be like,
Bucket.
Bucket.
Stop it.
So,
I'm so hungry. Please, I need food. I need food. You kept me up all night. Please, just give me food.
so, hold on a minute. Let me pull.
Tea, warm water, and bathtubs.
All right.
And
So,
breakfast.
Salma like goes up and says, "All right, I will grab everything you ask for," and looks kind of like. She kind of looks around, and then it's just like, what? Like in her head, she's thinking, what happened last night? And she.
Oh god, did we drug her? No.
So she like was thinking in her head, and then so she just goes over confused, and doesn't know what happened, and. Because, keep in mind, you know...
He gets out a pair of handcuffs.
We're mad. We are terrible people.
Listen, you put this pressure on me.
Yeah, what's that?
You put this technically, you guys, like, you put this pressure on me. I'm just doing my job.
Let's
No,
see,
hold on.
where is it?
Oh, James, why the fuck have you got a black stone?
Huh?
Why have you got that?
Policing.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just wondering why you have it.
Because I've been in the process of joining the Metropolitan Police for the last 10 months.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I've read this list. It's on 66 pages and bloody memorized most.
You don't need Blackstones to join, trust me.
Oh no, I know.
Anyway,
I marked it all anyway. Apparently it's like 10 years.
if you're looking for poisoning, it's complicated.
Oh, not poison.
All right. So what do you guys do while the food's coming?
I will pull up my alchemist supplies and I'll start making some poison.
I want to look in a mirror and look at my nose and see if it's straight or not.
Would you like to? Would you roll?
Mild bruises, 1 damage.
Would you like to roll medicine to see that?
You want me to roll medicine?
Yeah, roll
My
medicine.
medicine's actually really good. 15.
Yep. So you definitely know that your nose is a little bruised, but you don't know that it's in place. But you know that it's in place.
Still playing. Yeah. Long session then.
Give me a sec, hold on.
Well, that happens.
Can I complete my poison thingy?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I can spend 50 GP worth of materials and
Stand back.
create 2 doses of potent poison,
Mhm.
and so I have 100 GP worth of alchemist ingredients. So I will make 4 doses of potent poison with it.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's good.
What do you do while getting breakfast? Making poison.
So yeah. And then as you hear from the stairs. Oh, to wait.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's all good. As you hear from the stairs, you hear loud footsteps stomping up there to the VIP room as someone was looking for you. The VIP rooms. And basically it was like, hey there, it's me, Joey the Heartbreaker.
It's too
Oh,
early
he's
in the morning
back.
for this.
Yeah, he's back. He is back.
Anyway,
And he goes up and says, "Listen, the carnival's closing down pretty soon. So after your breakfast, you kind of gotta leave, and we're gonna be investigating the area."
No, I need to wait for a letter.
You need to wait for the letter.
Uh-huh.
And then suddenly...
Getting forwarded to me here.
Yeah, so, and then what happens is another person comes up, but you hear light tapping coming up from the stairs. Like light tapping, and it comes with a letter that has the following. Let me find my notes. Trillin, sent back to you saying, everything will be fine. You don't need to go, make sure if you can come home when you can. We want to talk about this eventually. So.
He is as particular as ever. Listen, guys, it's been fun. Real fun. The fighting and the keeping me up all night and the broken nose. I think I need to head home for a bit. I don't know if you guys have any plans, but
So,
feel free to tag along.
interjecting the Heartbreaker, because when he has a perception to read letters telepathically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, like I said, the people who work for the Peacemaker are incredibly powerful. They have powerful capabilities. And they said, well, hey, since you guys kinda dealt with that, upon further investigation of the body, we may have found out some traces of another attack coming on over.
What, you mean from the ash and the roses?
Yeah. They like I said, advanced... It's advanced investigation processes.
Minority Report is a good film.
So
you mean to say, Heartbreaker, that these attacks were not just wild incidents. They're propagated by somebody.
yes, they are. That's what's happening.
Oh my god. Right. Fine. Hey, Arakokra message person, come here a sec.
Hold on, he wants to interrupt you because he knows what you're doing. And he legit tells you, well, it's on the way to Halvastra. So you can visit nearby. No, wait, let me...
Okay, you know what? I can pop in and see him myself. This is costing a lot of silver. I'm just gonna go see him. In fact, if you want to tell him that I'm on my way and I'll, meet him soon, that'd be great. For free.
Wait, I misunderstood. I meant to say that it's right near Halvastra on the same island.
Oh. Hey, I think I can get us there pretty quickly.
So he says, well, we have an airship already preparing to go, so...
Have you not got a waystone on this island?
It's... What'd you say?
Do you not have a waystone? Big fancy crystal.
We...
Kinda cool.
Well, we do, but it's deep in the Dastrax actual town, per se.
It's where?
In the Dastrax underground city.
Hey, that sounds cool. Why don't we go there?
Alright. Works for me.
It's up to... Well, we'll wait for James to get back.
Yeah, we gotta wait for James. What do you think?
Listen... Hey, Morag, I'm kinda really good at certain things. Crystals are my thing. I'm saying if we get to one close by, I can get us fast-tracked to destinations pretty quickly.
I would not mind that, but I do need a bath before that.
I bet you do.
And so, do you still have something you want to send to the air, Kakura?
Hey, just... You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just go speak with him myself. Hey, who knows? He'll be happy to be surprised by me. Like, he doesn't know I'm coming. That makes it even more fun,
Alright.
right?
Alright, will do. And then he goes back into the portal, back to his own realm.
Thanks.
And
Hey, Rahid? Do you fancy going on, like, a little bit of a trip?
Depends where to.
Well, you see, again, not very common knowledge, so you need to keep this quiet, okay?
I'm invested.
But we have these, like, really, really big crystals, and they're called waystones. They're super awesome, and I happen to know how to use them. So we can go from one place to another really quickly. Now, I may need to nip home, and then we may have a possible errand near home. But there's an underground city nearby that has a way crystal that I'm aware of. So I say we go there, use the way crystal there, quickly get to home, and do some shit. You seem pretty cool
Okay.
when you're not breaking people's noses.
Just okay.
See?
That's fine.
I think that's where I'm gonna end the actual session here. 'Cause that's a good cliffhanger
yeah.
spot.